but now Tony's 15. What up? Let's go.
Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen.
Close it up.
Oh, it's all good. It is all good. Dilly. Cheers to me. Cheers to you, all the Rumboyz and girls. What to do? We are now up on both. Look at that. Sportscaster just Liddy City.
What's up, guys? What's up? Again, we gonna open it up. We gonna talk a little shop, a little bit of everything. A lot of interesting stuff going on in the basketball world last night. Still to come today. A lot of football stuff still going on with the draft.
Oh, yeah. A lot of football stuff.
Hockey is still at a peak right now, so...
we may even have, like, an assignment for, like, one of y'all, you know, maybe something that y'all can help us out with.
Regardless, we're going to see what's good. We're going to see what's good. We're going to get into a little bit of everything again, so... We're going to see what's up. Let's see what's up.
Let's see here. KM over here in the chat hops in immediately with Thunder Talk.
Ooh, there you go. Hey, I'll open it up with some Thunder Talk. You know how I do about that. I'm okay with that.
Funny, see, we were playing
Thunderstruck.
Look,
okay,
I like what you did that. I like what you did there.
He knew.
So,
what's up?
KM says, I feel like Billy Donovan's not going anywhere, and I'm not mad. Yo, what is good, Butcher's Block?
I don't know, dude. I think Billy Donovan might have to go somewhere. I just don't think he has control of the team. I don't think he has control of the team. I don't think they really care what he has to say. I think it's a problem. So
there's
that. the man of the hour. What up,
yo, Arthur?
What's up, dog?
Salute, yo.
What's up, Butcher? What's up, guys?
Really quick. So the reason why you all are seeing us cheese like from like ear to ear over Arthur, like, one, that man got in top 10 last night over on Sportscaster, so salute to you, brother. Congrats. But in two, had us completely fucking fired up, like, bro, like, I literally
I was trying to go to bed, and he had me all fucking like, I'm running to a wall.
Like, bro, that man, that's a real fan, bro. Like, that's a real fan.
The passion's off the charts.
The passion is absolutely off the charts.
I love it.
Butcher's Block, what it do? Yes, Celtics, Warriors, finals. Book that shit. Oh, we will see. We're going to...
Yep, go. Whatever the hell you got to do. I'll continue this.
Go ahead and drop the link.
What's up, guys? Robbie J got to figure out what the hell just happened downstairs. MH says, stand up. What a do. TD, drop the link. Give me 1 second, my man. As always, let me get that for you. We are going to open it up, guys. We'll probably get Robbie's number here or the Skype number here in just a minute for you guys. Just kind of open it up. We do have some conversations that me and him absolutely would like to have because there's some hot topics. I'm not happy about some shiz. He's not happy about some shiz. We going to open it up for you guys. What it do, KM? What it do, guys? What's up? There is the link for you guys. Let's get it. You know what it is. So, I mean, I'll open it up. He knows we want to get into some basketball to get started. Again, that's our favorite thing going on right now. Just, we've been waiting for round 2. Like, I could not tell you guys how long I've been waiting for it. First round was just meh. It always is. Like, again, we got to get the Magic out of the playoffs, get the Celtics out of there. Like, you know, there's some teams that just belonged but didn't belong in the playoffs. So, it is what it is. And sports talk to your heading. Yeah, Robbie could do that. Pirate Gang, stand up. Yeah, Gaming with JT. What's up, guys? What's up? Again, that link is in the chat. Go ahead and get us started out with that. But otherwise, I mean, the hot topic I gotta start out with. Like, these NBA refs. Straight up. There's not more I gotta say, and everybody knows exactly what I'm talking about, because this is ridiculous at this point. Like, there's a lot of people that say, what's up with the referees not calling these fouls? A lot of people are saying James Harden's kicking and jumping into them. But at the same time, like, I don't know. I'm extremely pissed off at these refs. Like, they called some bad calls for the Warriors too. I'll give them that. Like, it's not like, I mean, they were real bad for the Rockets. I'll say that. Like, but they were bad for the Warriors too. I mean, look, man, flopping is an art form that I don't know why people are getting good at it, but they're getting good at it. I don't think James Harden was flopping, dude. I really don't. Like, if you're going to take a shot and you land on top of somebody when you're coming down, that's a foul. I get it if maybe you're looking for contact. At this point in the NBA, people are looking for contact. Like, before they even try and shoot, people are like, nah, I ain't even trying to make this. I'm just going to get contact and throw the ball in the air so it looks like I shot it. Like, that's a thing. It's a very sad thing in the NBA these days. Like, I'd prefer the old school, like, I would rather them just be going at each other, like, let it happen, foul the hell out of somebody instead of letting them get a bucket, whatever. But, I mean, think about Kawhi and Zaza. Like, a couple years ago, this exact thing happened to Kawhi in the playoffs. He jumps, and Zaza throws his foot under him, and Kawhi rips his ankle up. I mean, he didn't tear anything, but he couldn't play anymore. He didn't have an ankle to walk on. Everyone called Zaza the dirtiest players, the worst player, and he took a lot of crap, and a lot of people hated him for it. Obviously, Warriors fans did it because it caused Kawhi to get knocked out of the playoffs. But it's the same thing with James Harden right now. Like, he's lucky to not have broken an ankle already. There's been, I know you guys have watched some type of Sports Center, First Take, whatever. I know you guys have watched something and you've seen the replays. Yes, James Harden's probably looking for contact when he shoots his threes, but if the dude can't land and he falls every time because he's landing on someone's ankles, one, the dude's on the ground already. He's not a defensive factor if the ball doesn't go in. Two, that's extremely dangerous. Like, can you imagine if James Harden wasn't in the playoffs? This is a wash for the Warriors. They walk through this team. If you're a basketball fan, you don't want to see James Harden get hurt. You just don't.
No.
I fucking hate what the Warriors have built, but I do not want to see... I want to see Clay play. I want to see Steph play. I want to see these guys ball out. I want to see a full-force Warriors versus a full-force Rockets.
Facts.
And I'm getting nervous James Harden's going to get hurt. I really am. Like, there's even plays where Chris Paul gets his hand gets mashed in and they don't call it. Like,
no, the refs have been absolutely terrible during these finals with the play calling. James Harden in his presser afterwards, he had made a very, very valid point where he had referenced a couple years ago with the Kawhi situation, where he
think about how controversial that was. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I know you know exactly what I'm talking about. Think about how controversial that was.
No, very, very. I mean, and he's right. And what I appreciate about Harden, this lets you know, one, this is a very smart man, because when he went to that press conference, he went there with a source to reference to the exact same thing that damn near almost happened to him. So we already have a source, or we have evidence in the past that has taught us. We're supposed to learn from history. You know, we talk about rule changes in sports. You know, we don't know how it's going to affect the game, but you know, fuck, the NFL that did something. You know, after that missed call in the playoffs and during that Rams Saints. Why can't the NBA, at least after what happened, the way I feel during that last visit with the Rockets Warriors, there should have been a conversation or a narrative opened up about better officiating, more consistent officiating, the way to properly call a foul, especially when there's a game on the line.
I'm going to just say, dude, people shoot differently. There's no specific way to shoot. Yes, they teach you to shoot like Clay and like Steph, straight up, pop, and down. But this is how James Harden shoots. It's not like when he was on OKC. He did the same thing. He would shoot and he would land a little forward. People do that. Chris Paul is... the dude's small. Like, he's small. Like, little people... Again, like, my ass, if I'm trying to shoot a deep-ass three with time running out, I'm going to fucking throw my body into it, too. Like... I get where people are saying that they're throwing their feet up, they're throwing their feet in, but again, it's dangerous. And number two, if you guys aren't calling it, why would the Warriors stop doing it? They did it 3, 4, 5 times because they're not calling it. Clay knows I can land my feet right here and James Harden's going to eat shit, possibly tweak his ankle, and not be a factor on defense, and I'm going to have a wide open three on the other end. Why would they stop doing it if they're not calling it? At least call it once or twice and the Warriors are going to have to adjust.
Exactly.
Like, it won't ruin the game. It won't ruin the game by them calling this. 2 or 3 calls, and Klay Thompson is now going to go to block it and move his feet. You know, it's not like he's just going to continue to do it. Klay's a great defender, but he's a smart dude.
Yeah.
They're not calling this. Fuck it. I'm going to keep doing it. Like,
exactly.
why would I not?
Exactly. I saw somewhere in the comments where someone had mentioned, Harden and how much he flopped. I think he's actually maybe regressed a little bit away from that. I don't think he does that as much anymore. I just wanted to make sure I took to that.
I mean, just think about like the mechanics of his shot. Tell me 80% of his 3-pointers aren't this little step back, shoot. Like, he's already stepping back and fading away. Again, I just said you got to put your body into it a little bit because he kicks his feet out. Has anyone watched Kevin Durant shoot? His knee is in the belly of the dude in front of him. He does that little turn, step back thing. His foot and knee is in the belly of the other person. So they can't land right there. But not everyone is 6'10", 6'11", and...
I mean, but the point of that is to create separation between you and the other person,
James Harden should be able to create separation by kicking his feet out and not landing on top of Klay's leg, knee, foot, ankle. It's going to hurt Klay too. Like, Klay's already got banged up ankles. At this point, if I'm James Harden and they're not calling that, I'm going to do that one more time, and straight up, I'm going to try to miss the shot and just fucking bang. Like,
damn.
You guys want to see some fucking... dirty plays? Like, these guys are gonna get into it. I'm telling you, they're gonna get into it for this reason. I'm not saying that's what he should do. Like, that's a terrible thing to do. But
it's gonna be an aggressive series. We have 6 games left in that series. Well, I mean, of course, forbidding a sweep or something or the other.
James Harden's skinny. I don't think he's fat.
He's a little bit more bulkier. I feel like.
But imagine if you added 6 inches to the dude.
Oh, then yeah.
Durant couldn't get fat. I don't think. I think it's just his body type.
Yeah, he's just a skinny guy. T.A. Casper, what it do? Wanted to. I know you had kind of some notes. Or you still have something for the officiating thing.
I mean, no. I mean, it's just we've talked about it around every league. Like, I mean, I don't need to jump around leagues. We try to keep it fucking by league, but like, we've already talked about how bad some of the pitching is and the umpires are for baseball. Like, goodness, we still aren't hearing the end of Saints Rams. We're still not hearing the end of that. Like, at this point.
But with that though, at least that. They're trying to improve it so that it can't happen in the future. Where they're going to allow replay for defensive pass interference, which I mean clearly that was. He hit the fuck out of that man.
God, that just annoyed the hell out of me right there. I just watched that shot again where the refs didn't call that.
Oh no, yeah. I mean it's gonna keep
that's
getting
James Harden's shot.
up.
I'm gonna tell you right now, that's his shot. I get referees not wanting to call contact by a player shoving their shoulder and then throwing. He's not shoving his shoulder into nobody. His feet kick out a little bit. Like,
it should have, once again, it should have been a foul. It should have been called. I mean, we both had kind of like the same reaction. They all saw our reaction live. So I mean, the people know. Not much. I mean, we're really able to do about it. But I mean, honestly, complain and take to social media and just if you complain about something enough, it'll eventually change.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
No, yeah, Karam, he was telling no, it wasn't a fair shot. It wasn't a fair opportunity. For Harden, for the Rockets.
Again, they called bad calls against the Warriors too. They did. But it was like a 70-30% worse for the Rockets. Like, if you can go back and watch 6, 7, 8 replays on ESPN or like any of these channels or anything even after it was happening, they were showing them like in between getting ready for a commercial, they were showing these fouls that weren't called. If they can go back and show these replays, Like, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
And during that game, it's not like it was just that one.
Right. If you call one off the bat, this stops.
Yeah.
Instead, they just.
It just sucks that it got down to the game winner, or what could have tied it up. Because then he's gonna head to the line, he's gonna shoot those 3. Now maybe he doesn't make all 3, but
Maybe he made all 3.
You know, but at least you give him a shot. At least the window of opportunity is still there. It still exists. You know? Well,
why will it always go down to the refs deciding the game? Because you miss a pass interference call that changes the aspect of a game. You miss a 3-point foul that changes the aspect of the game. Like, if I mean, again, like this, if it was your team, if Paul George was going up for a shot and he was taking a fadeaway and he landed on top of Damian Lillard when he tried to shoot the 3, you'd be like, bro, fuck no.
Like you
Hell
said,
no.
call the game the way it's supposed to be called. He'll live with the results. You know, just call it the way that it's supposed to be called. Like James Harden's exact words verbatim.
It's a foul. If you land on somebody, it's a foul. Steph right there kicks his legs out.
Yeah.
It's not even like James Harden's like kicking. He's kicking.
Not. No, he just went straight up.
When he goes up and that if you fade away a little bit on a shot, your momentum, the top of your body's coming backwards, the bottom is going forward.
But look on this play. Look on this play. Clay jumps into him and then boom, that's a foul right there. The contact is made here.
I mean, in general, Clay hit him before he even touched the ground there. Richard Jefferson fired up here. He knows, dude. Like
Thomas is like your title. Yeah, I want to do something different. You know, y'all obviously know that we're a sports show, so yeah, did something different, man.
What up, guys?
What up? Beach bum over here. Good old Pete.
Yeah.
What it do? Dilly, guys.
Sports talking a thing. It's concerning, man. Again, I mean, Richard Jefferson says it plainly. This dude's played on enough championship teams. If this goes to Houston and James Harden's under Klay Thompson when he shoots a ball and they don't call this, you will not hear the end of it from Warriors fans. You will not.
Oh, yeah, if that had been the other way around.
Dude. Oh, my Lord, it's the end of the world.
Yeah, if that had been the other way around, then, yeah, all of Oakland is rioting. In some other news, keeping it with the NBA, because we pretty much, I mean, we get it, you know, that game came down to officiating. We don't like it. We're not a fan of it.
I just want to see basketball.
Tonight we do have 76ers versus the Raptors. Okay. How do you feel that this game is going to go? I mean, what is
well, the Raptors look damn good. Like, you weren't even happy watching the first game. It was such a good game by the Raptors. They played as a team. They played well. The Sixers just didn't seem to have the juice that we saw them turn on in the last series. I think this Raptors team is gonna outdo these guys no problem. I really do. Like,
wow.
I don't think it's a sweep. Like, the Sixers are a good team. They'll win at least one at home, but like, Raptors could win this thing in 5. Kawhi is on a KD-like tear, but he's Kawhi, so no one's really talking about it because he's a silent assassin. He's going to put up 40, and everyone's going to be like, Raptors won, like, nice. Siakam put up 30. Dude is, in my opinion, shoo-in to win Most Improved Player of the Year. Like, he's been doing great. Lowry had I'm going to say good game because he has famously bad game ones. We said it multiple times, so a good game in his book. So he's now going to come back and warm himself up like he always seems to do. I mean, they got the fire. The Sixers lost game 1 in the last series at home. So they're used to they started down 0-1 already. I still think the Raptors are just, they're going to be too good. They're going to be too good for the Sixers. So.
We'll see. The Sixers, what I have to say with the Sixers is, how can you trust a process that is so up and down? The Sixers do this
because their process and their big man is hurt.
Like,
he's not 100%. Like I get Embiid even with a busted knee is still a 20-10 guy.
Yeah,
but
I was about to say, yeah, Embiid getting just a little bit of Embiid on the court can sway the outcome of a game for you.
They just can't all stay consistent at one time. Like you again, I go back to last series because it was a roller coaster for those guys. Game 1, Jimmy Butler puts up 30-something. The whole rest of the team, Jimmy Butler and Embiid put up 20 and 10. Butler puts up 30. Simmons, 8.
Yeah.
J.J. Redick, 5. Tobias Harris, 6. Like, they couldn't do it as a unit. The next game, Tobias, 30. J.J., 20. Embiid, still, I don't even think he played that game. Simmons, 25. Jimmy Butler, 8.
I feel like the three-point shooting of the Sixers, Scorpio 76, so we'll get to that in a moment. Just kind of taking it in by order in a way. I don't want to say in 5, but I think that to me there was only 3. There's only a couple teams that like we mentioned that were going to come out the East. I don't think the Sixers are gonna be one of them any longer. I did before. Raptors in 6 though. I think the Sixers at least get 2.
I mean, I think we all decided, even at the beginning of the playoffs, that yes, the Sixers were a dark horse. Like, we get that. They're the team that if they catch fire and go 4 or 5 games in a row, they can beat just about anybody.
Yeah.
But now, it is the best of the best, and you have to play multiple games in a row and do well multiple games in a row. You just said they're a roller coaster. They are flawed. Butchers just said that. Like they're a team that can't go multiple games in a row. We've seen the Raptors bust it out and go these many games in a row, and they're a good team. The Celtics, they're a team that maybe was the Sixers of the regular season and roller coastered, but it's playoff time. You see how they are in playoff time. Kyrie gets his game face on. He's getting a game face for some of these young guys. Brad Stevens, even if these young guys aren't scoring and putting up buckets, Tatum's not putting up 20, 30, Jaylen Brown's not putting up 20, 30, he has them defensively balling.
Cohesive.
They know as a unit. You saw multiple times, Giannis touches the ball, all 4 of them turn their back and are watching him because they know he's going to shoot. It just is what it is. Even these young guys are good at defense, and Brad Stevens is a good coach. He can get them together. The Bucks, we've seen the Bucks run through teams, but they haven't run through a defensive team like the Celtics. And it's hurting them. They weren't good against the Celtics in the regular season either.
Okay. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's see. That's the first game that's up tonight. I wonder if they're probably giving that one the earlier slot too, just because like the Raptors are going to be more dominant. I just kind of realized that. The one that I'm excited for, the one that I'm fired up and turned up for, Trailblazers Nuggets, 8:30 Mountain Time. We're going to be covering both of these games, of course, but
just last thing on that, they are not a playoff team. There's nobody in that team that goes to the playoffs besides Jimmy Butler, and he was not a playoff god. He was a very young defensive player when Derrick Rose was the Windy City Assassin. That doesn't count as playoff runs for him. Like he didn't push anything wild in there. He was a quality guy, quality role player, but he didn't do shit with the Timberwolves in the playoffs either. So
agreed.
He's a clutch dude, but not a playoff guy. I'll give him. I love Jimmy, but sorry. Yes, Nuggets, Blazers. I very much like that though.
Let's see here. JM, link is right there. Yes, we are on Sportscaster as well.
Always, you know that?
Y'all know what's good. Drop those views over there.
What up, Blackout?
Now, the Nuggets, They battled. They fought hard. You can't count on a team that has heart. You just can't count on a team that has heart. And they're a team that they'll fight through the adversity. They may not have, all the guys, like a Golden State.
It plays a team.
Exactly. They play team basketball. They play fundamental basketball. Good textbook basketball.
Again, Mike Malone's a defensive guy too. Defense is what causes their offense and what causes these fast breaks. And Jokic to pull it down and fucking throw that thing from center field to home plate. Goddamn, like
he can lob it from one end of the court to the other. But I think I kind of already know where you're going with this one. You're probably going to go Blazers, right? I think this is where you and I we split this one.
That's this one. Honestly, for me, I think I'm okay with either team winning. As weird and as unsports as that is, and weird for me to say, I've said a million times, the Blazers won because you got them fired up. The Nuggets are not the team to poke at you. Will Barton ain't going to be hitting you with a dollar dame time.
No, yeah.
Like, yeah, Murray is going to do his fucking arrow when he does it, when he hits it, but he ain't going to look back at fucking... No. He ain't going to do this.
He's going to do his thing.
The Nuggets are humble. That's why I said the Thunder need a coach that they respect because they're not humble. They don't like... Billy Donovan's probably like, you guys just win the game, just accept that we won, and let's walk off the court. Fucking Russell's rocking a baby. Fucking Schroeder's fucking hitting him with this. Like, Steven Adams and Paul George are probably the humble guys of the team. Like, that's it. The Nuggets, the entire team, can win a game by 25 and just shake hands and walk off the court.
But you said, open the lines, you jabronis. We got you, actually.
Actually, take it off of fucking YouTube. You want to open the lines, you come on a Sportscaster. How about that? Exclusive shit. That's gangster. I'm doing it. Fuck you, do it.
Nah, just leave it.
You ugly.
Just leave it.
Ain't no exclusive, motherfucker.
Make sure yours is at the top. Yep.
Oh,
awesome.
Alrighty,
so lines are open, but
we are gonna limit calls. I'm gonna tell you right now. We gotta limit these things like less than 10 minutes for you guys because we get into this thing with some people. Nuggets do match up well against Portland. I think Jokic absolutely bodies Cantor down low. Cantor's still got a hurt shoulder. I think Jokic pulls down like 15 rebounds a game. And as long as he can score down there well, they'll be fine. And again, they're a good defensive team. Malone knows, dude. Malone knows that Lillard's going to take logo shots. Like...
Hell yeah, Butchers. He's like almost sportscaster as well, you jackwagon.
That's what I'm saying,
They're
bro.
all on the same thing. Like, literally...
So all these people are going to jump in here, we're going to be like, call, whatever. Yeah, whatever.
Let's see. But yeah, Nuggets, I think, could pull it off. It's going to be another 7, though.
How about which one would you rather see because... Which one would you rather see play, the Warriors or the Rockets? This isn't a who do you think would win. Who would you rather in the Western Conference Finals? Who would you rather see?
Oh, I'd like to see Denver go all the way. Is that Ray?
That Ray? What's up, dog?
What is good, caller? You are live with the Rumboyz. Who's this? Hello?
What's up?
Yeah, it's Ray. It's Ray. Why didn't you just call my regular number?
What up?
The regular number?
What is it? Who cares? You're already on the line. What's up?
Nothing. I was just chatting.
Call my regular number, bro.
Yeah, call his phone. Alright.
He's in the office. He's in the office. That's why his phone's doing that.
I bet. There's probably no type of service.
No, like, why did you do that?
No type of service.
Here, I'm going to just call him. He wants to call. I'm down to take that call.
Oh, we about to talk some Nuggets, baby. We about to talk some Nuggets. Some nuggets.
See, so now he just called me.
I'm sorry, the person
the
you were
fuck?
trying to reach
Alrighty, so we'll take Ray later. Or
You know what? Regardless, whatever's going on, still, Nuggets Blazers are just interesting to me because they play very different basketball. The Nuggets do match up well because, again, defensively, like,
there we go.
I like it.
What the fuck?
At this point, this might be your phone, son. This might be your phone. Fucking hit it.
Why the? Hang on, guys. I'm gonna reset my damn phone. That is so like weird.
Dro, what's up?
Hey, no worries, man. We understand. We understand. We got
That's usually
kids as
my
well.
house.
Shh, it's always my fucking house.
You're usually after a party. That's usually fucking my house.
Oh yeah. All right, so
I'm gonna keep talking Nuggets Trailblazers.
Yeah.
You figure your life out.
go ahead.
I do. I think it'll be interesting because they match up very differently. We know that it's a 3-point shooting parade for the Blazers, and then it's just a good defensive and fast break team for the Nuggets. So they play different basketball. And I just think Malone, again, is a smart enough coach to know these guys are shooting from the logo. He's going to send Murray out. Murray's going to cover well. Murray's not going to allow those deep logo shots. I mean, Damian Lillard will hit him because it's Lillard. I mean, he could be fully covered, heavily contested, and he's still going to hit it because it is what it is. But, like, I don't know.
Yo.
Alrighty, we have the butcher on the line. What is good, Bobby? Grab water.
What is going on, fellas?
What's up? You already know. All sports talk. What to do?
So, hey, what'd you think of the Celtics?
Dude, impressive. To say the absolute least, dude. Impressive.
It was, the funny part was, right, it was close at the half, man. I was sitting there calling, I was biting my damn nails. You know, it was close at the half. It was only a 1-point difference, and dude, they come out in the second half. Their plan for Giannis was perfect.
Is how I guarantee Giannis is screwed because the Celtics just gave that plan. They gave it up, but like they figured the kid out. Like the whole rest of the NBA is about to just watch that game and be like, "Damn, this is how we do this."
Well, see, he had 22 points, right? But here's the thing: they forced him to shoot from behind the arc, and the shots that he did take, the 2-pointers that he did get, they were long jump. You know, like they weren't letting him get anywhere near the paint.
He had to go through 2 or 3 Celtics to get there if he wanted to, and he honestly wasn't doing very well of that. So I agree. Yes, I'd let him shoot threes all day. Go ahead, try and shoot that 3, dude.
That's what I'm saying. And you know what? Put him to the line because he's not a good free throw shooter either.
No, he proved that.
You know?
Terrible free throw shooting that game.
It was awful, dude. The Celtics exposed him, man. They exposed, and here, you know what? I'm gonna say the Celtics win this in either 5 or 6 games, simply because, right? I give the Celtics 2 big advantages in this series: the coaching and the bench.
Easy. I can't disagree with it.
Right? The Celtics 5 and the Sixers 5 pretty much cancel each other out. The starting lineups cancel each other out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because Middleton and Bledsoe, I mean, they're pretty good, man. There's no getting around that. They're pretty good.
No, for sure. The Celtics probably have a little bit more of an advantage with Kyrie at the guards. But again, big man, yes, Giannis is more of an advantage for them. But I agree. The starting 5 of each team washes, and it's great. But again, like you said, your bench.
And then you go to the bench. And the Celtics bench, one of the things I think the biggest reason I think that's going to help them get to the finals is just their depth, the depth that they have.
I very much agree. Giannis almost is going to have to stay on the floor for like almost 40 minutes, and that's going to kill him, especially with him having to bump, grind, figure his way in and out. Like I was saying that the whole time. I know you were calling it, so we were kind of going back and forth with it, but I was saying Giannis is just not the guy to try and pass the ball. You know, he believes in himself, and he believes in himself pushing through 2 or 3 Celtics, and these Celtics are damn good on defense. Brad Stevens has them locked down defensively. And
well, here's the reason why the Bucks are so successful, right? In order to defend Giannis, you have to rotate quickly. You know what I mean? You got to rotate, and you got to have the help come. You know, the help on him come quick. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
When there's a lane that opens up, you got to shut it down in a heartbeat. Otherwise, because as soon as Giannis sees a lane, any type of a lane to the hoop, he's so big and so fast that
two steps done.
Yeah, he's going for the sky.
That's what I mean. So they just said, well, guess what? We're going to put 3 guys in there. They did a mic'd up session for Horford and Morris, and it was awesome to listen to on our end, because like they were running down the court back and forth, literally like the communication between the defense in between possessions was ridiculous. They were all over Giannis, man. That game plan was awesome.
Again, Horford and Jaylen Brown's defense is off the charts. He's so good, like you said, let Horford figure out down low. The dude is such a veteran and has such a good NBA mindset. He knows Giannis is coming. So whoever's covering Horford is great, like you said, at very quickly turning those hips and getting up there to try and block that, let alone Brown or Morris going in to swipe the ball and going up on the other side, so he can't just go left or right. I mean, he's got to either go through you guys or step back for a 2, like you said, and he's not the best shooter.
2-pointers. And he does his damage in the paint, so keep him. It's a very simple kind of concept. Keep him out of the paint.
It's like Ben Simmons, straight up. Giannis is more dominant. Obviously, he's been doing it a little longer, put on more muscle. But it's like Ben Simmons. Like, let the dude shoot. Like, you don't have to cover that. If he's gonna hit 2 or 3 3-pointers a game, like let him do that. That'll avoid. Like, he can have 9 points behind the arc instead of 22 down low. Like.
No, the most intriguing series to me, or the closest one, is going to be the Raptors and Nuggets, because they're mirror images of each other.
They're
mirror image. That's the betting lines on that game is as close
you mean the
which one?
You mean the Raptors and Blazers, or I mean the Nuggets and Blazers?
Nuggets and Blazers, yeah. That's as close to a 50-50 series as you can get, because they're mirror images of each other.
It's gonna be good.
They're absolute mirror images of each other. They play scrappy defense, and they take advantage on offense when they can. They take whatever shot you're going to give them.
And they take open shots. They take open shots. Again, both teams are, like you said, like their focus. I mean, the Nuggets' focus is defense, but so is the Blazers. You just said they're mirror images, and I think it's going to be good to see the difference of them. I think the difference, like I said earlier, is going to be if the Nuggets can utilize Jokic a little bit more.
I think that, and then the ball movement on the Nuggets side, they move the ball so well to create shots, for Murray and Barton. I think that's going to be a thing.
Here's what I think. Tell me what you guys think about this. Here's what I think, though. Jokic does better off the ball. You know what I mean? He plays better off the ball.
I like him better. With the ball in his hands, whether he's creating assists or going for a shot, rebounding.
No, but when
he's good in transition.
Ball, though, he has the ability to get it opens it up for the Nuggets, because you're forced to play him straight up when he does. You know what I mean?
I like him in transition. In transition, again, he can make that deep pass and let the Nuggets try and figure something out. If they don't get it, they slow it down and wait for him to get up court. he can pull up that three. If he does it, that's a big man charging down the lane, and they can just throw it to him real quick. He can do a little shimmy shake and put it up in a matter of seconds. So, I mean, yes, without the ball, he's a great mover.
The key for me is the Nuggets so far have relied so heavily on Jokic, so heavily on him, you know? And when you get into these, longer series, like these 7-game series, you can't keep doing that to one guy because it's going to burn him out.
Right.
You know?
Yep. It's going to...
If the rest of the Nuggets can step up, then they'll win that series. If the rest of the Nuggets, if the rest of that team isn't able to kind of elevate their play a little bit, then they're going to be dead in the water. They have to help Jokic out. They can't 65% of their game cannot be relied on through one guy. You can't do that and survive.
No, I
agree with that.
And the Trailblazers have been stepping up. Again, Cantor, a backup center, puts up almost 20 and 20 in a game. Like that's exactly what they need is yes, guys that we know about and guys that we expect to have a decent game, but to overstep up. Barton's going to have to do well.
Barton has to step up.
Murray can't have these games where he puts up 4 or 5 and a half.
If the Nuggets bench can step up, because once again, the Nuggets series, it's the starting 5 for both teams are wash. They pretty much cancel each other out.
Okay.
I agree with that too.
It's the Nuggets bench that's going to win. Just like the Celtics series, it's the Celtics bench that's going to win them that series. The Nuggets bench is going to win them their series.
Right
if
when
the Nuggets bench plays well, it's over in 5.
Right when you literally just dropped that take over on Sportscaster, my brother Manny, he hopped in there and he literally just dropped the exact same take at the exact same time. It's going to be the role players step up, be able to come through and make a W happen.
But here's the thing: the Nuggets role players, when they get hot, dude, watch out.
They're damn good. No, I agree.
When the Nuggets role players are on a roll, they're a hard team to beat because they play that scrappy defense where they literally just wear you out, constantly in your face the whole game. Like that's what the Celtics did to the Bucks in this game. By the third. But 4 minutes into the third quarter, Milwaukee was waving the white flag. They were done. They didn't want any part of the Celtic defense.
And the other important thing is the Celtics didn't stop. I mean, right when the Bucks were like, maybe we can come back a little bit, we're going a 3 or 4 point run, the Celtics were like, hell no. We're here to play. And they
the best part of that game was when Al Horford swatted Giannis.
Oh, yes, dude. Oh.
Yeah. Well, I mean, of course.
Back to back. He swatted it the first time, and it literally landed in his face.
Oh, my God. Honestly, the best part might be that picture, now that I've seen it, of Jaylen Brown dunking on him. That's insane.
Oh, dunking on Giannis?
Yeah, dude, that picture blew my mind. I mean, I saw it happen, and we freaked out during it, but, seeing that thing frozen like that, holy shit.
Guess the Celtics team as a whole had, 15 blocks that game.
That's amazing.
That's sick.
Again, Brad Stevens' defense, they might have been up and down in the regular season.
7 of those.
Oh my God. Al Horford is a playoff guy. That's why I mentioned when I first said everyone was like, who's going to win the East? I mean, I said Raptors because of Kawhi's playoff experience, but Al Horford and Kyrie are the only other 2 guys in the whole rest of the East, in my opinion, that have that playoff experience, have gone on those deep runs, have gone to get a ring.
Here's the thing about Al. Here's the thing about Al that people don't realize. That guy does all the little things for a team. You know what I mean?
It's the little things that make the big picture.
Not only the contributions on the court, but in the locker room as well. The guy's just you want to talk about a scrappy vet who knows what it's who
takes
knows
the win.
What to say to young kids and how to keep them focused. He's done it all year. The guy is just he's one of those veterans that just holds a locker room together.
Like I said, it's little things that make the big picture. I mean, he's been around the block. I want to go ahead and talk about Kyrie. I noticed something last time we were watching that game, and I analyzed. He turned it on. Mamba mentality, like Kyrie is ready to win. He's like locked in, and I think that of course it's an obvious guy to talk about on the Celtics, but that's who's really going to be the Trojan horse, like just pull you guys all the way through the finish line. His last outing, we saw that he's putting it all on the line, no holds bar.
Well, and here's the thing too, he's finally realizing that like he's not playing with LeBron anymore. You don't have like that other big vet. Like you don't have like this veteran team. You know what I mean? Like this veteran team to like these are young kids, man. So you gotta like you now you're the guy. Like LeBron was to you. Now you got to be the guy to these young kids to don't be an asshat to them when they don't do something
right.
You got to be the guide, man. You got to be the big brother to them,
No, and honestly,
the last month of the regular season, and leading up to the playoffs, he's like started to change, and like even this game when Brown dunked on Giannis, Kyrie was like lifting him in the air and celebrate. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like if the Celtics come together, they're scary, dude. The talent that they have, if they continue coming together and playing like they're playing, that's a scary team to have to deal with.
No, it is for anybody. And to bring it back, I mean, to add both the things you just said together, like Kyrie's starting to learn that, but Al Horford, like you just said, is also there for these young guys to tell them, like, those two together need to manage these young guys, and clearly it's been working. I think Kyrie just has been in the playoffs so long, he's so used to playoff basketball, like,
he's home.
Since besides his first season, like before LeBron came back, he's so used to being playoff ready, and he's just ready for playoffs. I think during the regular season and after the All-Star break, he was just like, let's just get on with this shit, man. Like, I'm done. Like, come on, guys.
He came from a big program, too.
Just win these games for me, and wanted these young guys to do it. Now that we're in the playoffs...
the pedigree came with him, you know what I mean? So
yes, now that he's in the playoffs, he's bringing it together, and he's bringing everyone together. And you see that. You just said, you see that.
And I'm telling you, and the best part about this is finally seeing Gordon Hayward break through that mental barrier and, like, start
to push past the injury. Get back that mental toughness.
That's the X factor, straight up. If this dude is going to continue to put up 20 points a game, I don't see you guys losing a whole lot of games. Like, they trust him, and they're paying the kid.
That's what I mean, man. If Gordon Hayward continues to get back to Utah Jazz Gordon Hayward, dude, that's scary. Al Horford, Jason Tatum, Kyrie,
I mean, Jaylen Brown, right? Again,
Brown and Hayward on the floor at once. Dude, who do you defend?
You
Everybody
can't.
can shoot.
You can't. And again, you just said Jaylen Brown. And honestly, like, I mean, he's a little different, obviously, in his own way. But he reminds me of Jimmy Butler. Like, he came in and everyone's like, he's a great defender, great defender. This dude is turning his offense on. If this dude is gonna have some offense and put up 15, even 20-point games, like, that's a whole nother problem. Oh my God. Like you said, if Hayward's coming into it at the right time, Horford is still doing the little things. He's making those passes. He is a veteran presence. Kyrie's in playoff mode already. Jaylen Brown is offensive.
The most impressive thing to me, not only can Kyrie score, everybody knows that he's a good shooter, but like, the ball handling and the ability to like see the court
disgusting.
Is ridiculous with that guy.
Disgusting. It is, again, his passing is underrated.
That behind the back no look pass for the LEU
ridiculous.
Was stupid.
Ridiculous. Like, you don't even I don't even know how many other Jason Williams like got to be the last guy to do that. Like, oh my goodness. I agree. Again, like you said, if they can play like this, I mean, think about there were people saying the Bucks in 4. Like, Giannis dominates these guys. Giannis dominates. I knew this was going to be a good series. I mean, I said 6 or 7, and I couldn't tell you who was going to win at first. Like,
this series, and I think the Nuggets series are going to be the two. because honestly, like let's be honest, the NBA itself will never let the freaking Rockets beat the
Warriors, right?
The NBA, please, man, come on, that's never gonna happen. Look at the call against Harden. You can't, or the non-call. You can't tell me that shit was like, come on.
There's
man,
like 3 or 4 of them. Trust me, you heard us. We were talking about it earlier. Like you can't.
Yeah, we started to show off with that.
I mean, I don't want to say fixed, but like, come on, man. Like, I don't know how you could get any more clear.
I agree. Like, you can't shoot and not land on somebody. And again, my point earlier was like everyone's like Harden's looking for contact. He's looking for contact. Like Harden's natural jump shot is a fadeaway. If you shoot a fadeaway, go outside to one of your basketball courts and shoot a fadeaway. Tell me your feet don't kick out a little bit. Like
they do.
It's a natural. It's a natural law of life.
He shot like that on purpose either. He's been shooting like that since he's been in the NBA.
Oh my God, Butchers, I love you, dude. That was literally exactly what I said. Like, he is not changing his shot. Yes, maybe he's looking for contact on some shots, but there's at least 6 or 7 replays where Clay or somebody hits him before he even hits the ground. Like, it's ridiculous. And you and me talked about it. I would like to see a full-fledged Rockets team against a full-fledged Warriors team to see who wins. I don't want to see Harden go down and get hurt. That's bad for the NBA.
Yeah.
Not even for Rockets fans.
Like I said, I don't want to say fixed, but like when there's a foul, man, just call the foul. Don't I don't know. It's just like the NBA has gotten so like wishy-washy with all this stuff. It's like
with officiating,
there's this big gray area now of what's a foul and what isn't. And there never used to be.
Oh, no, I agree. Again, at this point, like, people are saying he's looking for contact. Like, no, when somebody throws their shoulder into you and just throws the ball at a backboard, that's contact.
He has shot like that since he's been in the NBA.
Since OKC.
The guy took a fadeaway jump shot and landed. And like, I don't know, man. It's just like I said, I don't want to say fixed, but like, come on. You can't tell me that you're just not... Like, you're just going to, like, turn your head and not call and act like you didn't see that. Like, you know what I equate that call to? The no call in the Saints and Rams game.
Yep, that's exactly what I said. That is exactly what I said.
We're talking about it.
That was my analogy to a T.
That's the no call in the Saints Rams game.
It's also just annoying because even if you don't call that, like, James Harden just landed on somebody. Even if he doesn't tweak his ankle, even if nothing bad goes wrong, at a minimum, James Harden's now on the ground. I get he's no Jaylen Brown, no Kawhi, no amazing defender, but that's a man down. That's a 5-on-4 for the Warriors to walk up and have Clay, Steph, KD, one of those 3 wide open standing somewhere because Harden's running up the court after picking himself back up 7-8 times a game to try and come back and defend. Like, something's got to be called.
That, it's across sports too.
It is.
Like, it's across sports. The umpiring, the reffing, like the Bruins game the other night. The Blue Jackets literally like tried to trip the Bruins on the ice like 5 times.
I mean,
like stuck their leg out and tried to trip them. It's like
I will say I agree that there are some things in hockey, but I mean it's so bad everywhere. It's so bad everywhere.
I'm saying the officiating in all sports, dude, has gotten so ridiculously bad.
I mean, we don't even need to talk about baseball because some of these umpires need to get punched in the face. So like,
dude, there's umpires in baseball that are known to have like grudges against players. There's 3 umpires. There's 3 umpires in the league right now that have grudges against players because of previous history with them. So they notoriously give them the stick every time they're whether they're at bat or anything. I'm telling you, dude, it's the officiating across sports is an issue.
I mean, think about the dude that Bryce Harper just got in the guy's face and came out of the dugout and screamed at. You think the next time that dude has Bryce Harper at bat, he's not gonna have the largest strike zone in the history of strike zones?
Oh yeah.
That's what I mean. He's gonna call him out, and you know what's gonna happen, right, Bryce? He's gonna call Harper out, and then the manager's gonna come out, and guess what? He's gonna toss the manager too.
Yep. Oh, exactly. I said, again, I don't know necessarily how to fix it. I do not want any type of electronic... I mean, there's got to be a human aspect to it, but there's got to be training.
Humans calling this game, but you need to, like...
There's got to be training.
There's got to be training, and there's got to be unbiased
and they have to rotate. They have to rotate new referees in at least every other year, or like sit this group down for a year or two, bring in the next group, and then like 2 years from now, when the dudes calm down, blah 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 blah, whatever. You know how many referees are against Draymond?
You know how you fix that. You know how you fix that, right? Every year, you got to qualify. Take a test.
Yep.
Take an annual test.
There needs to be an exam. Yeah.
Take an annual test. You qualify. You pass the test. You qualify to umpire. If you don't, see you later.
Dude, I mean, I hate to utilize your one of your organizations as an example, but hell, every damn Patriots game we see the second that Tom Brady is touched, flag.
I think that's just respect for Tom, though. I think that's respect for Tom.
Dude, me as a Patriot fan, I'll tell you I'll be the most unbiased person here. Somebody sneezes on Brady and they get a penalty.
Yep.
I've seen defensive linemen try and like they'll be rushed, like they'll come off the end, right? And they'll be being blocked by the tackle, and their hand will like graze his face mask, and they'll throw a 15-yard.
Yep, they'll be like face mask. Yep.
For contact to the head.
But my bad.
It's just like, believe me, I know
it's sad.
But let you know, Matt Stafford or Cam Newton or Ryan or one of those other guys, the same thing happened to them, the exact same play that you just broke down. That flag call's not going to come, So you're right.
They'll swallow their whistle and their flag. They'll just let the play go.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you're right. There needs to be an exam of some sort. And that exam or that test has to be graded by a party that is probably not.
Listen, there's a head of officiating in the NFL, or there's heads of officiating.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They grade it. It's a once-a-year test. They give you like snippets of plays or snippets of pitches. You know what I mean? And you call ball or strike. You get the test right, you get to umpire or you get to ref. You don't pass, and guess what? You sit.
Yeah. It should be that way.
That's what I mean. Like everything else, to do certain things in life, you got to take tests and qualify. To drive commercial vehicles, you got to take a commercial driving test to qualify to get in that truck and do something. Drive something that big. No average Joe you can't just send an average Joe in there to call balls and strikes. Like you can't just send a freaking librarian to go be an umpire.
Right.
Like it's just not working. Maybe that worked in the past, but now where these guys are like, where these guys know so much about the game already. And
when we have the technology too, we have the technology too, to where these umps and these refs and stuff, zebras in general, they should be more trained.
That is the problem. As a baseball fan, we have that little strike zone on the side, and it shows us when a ball is fully in or outside of the strike zone, and the umpire calls the opposite. You just can look at it and be like, dude, like.
Maybe in the live reality of the game, we find a way that there's a way that technology and human interaction can meet to give us better officiating.
I just think here's my hot take on it, right? The sports in general don't want to invest the money in something like that,
That's the major problem. I know that it's a gray area. You just said a gray area in basketball. It's a gray area everywhere.
Dude, let's be real. They don't want to invest in that. They don't want to spend that kind of money on doing that. They'd rather just hire these scrubs that they can pay, $12 an hour to go ref these games, rather than create a union and create training stuff and make them better. They're just going to get, that's what it is. It's a money issue.
At the same time, it's ruining sports. Like, as clear sports fans of every sport, and we have our teams, we're not going to stop watching it. But there's people out there that are like, I'm not really interested in basketball. I'm more of a football guy. And then they watch basketball and they start rooting for the Rockets a little bit and see this happen to the Rockets, nah, fuck this. Like, I don't even care anymore. I'm done. Like, you're going to lose fans over this. They need to start investing in this.
The NFL already, over the bad officiating, they already have.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
They
Like,
already have.
you know, there's probably a whole shit ton of Saints fans that were probably like, yep, I ain't even watching it next year. Or at least that stop watching other teams. Like, you might still watch your Saints, but you might have been a NFL fan and watch other games, watch Sunday Night Football, whoever's on, and you just stopped doing that because this is stupid.
Can you imagine if that shot, imagine that shot was Game 7 of that series.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
and they blew that call.
That dude be getting death threats.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they're lucky that it was.
Have you seen what happens to refs? And I know that we made jokes about the sport or whatever the case. And the sport is really awesome when FIFA comes around.
The reffing crew that messed up the Saints call,
bro. But
they had to be like escorted out of the building by police and security because they were.
Do you see what happens to refs in soccer, in international sports, in an international? There have been refs beheaded and marched through towns over sports.
I mean, dude, we're getting there. We're fucking getting there.
Do you know what happens in Brazil? Over a soccer match? They riot and they light cars on fire and flip shit and
maybe we fucking need one of those so refs get their shit together. I don't know.
Listen, if you're looking for somewhere to direct your rage at, look at the Shield. Look at the MLB Shield. Look at the NFL Shield. It's on them, man.
Mm-hmm. It is. It is.
Out the damn commissioner. You know. If you want to direct your rage at somebody, direct it at the Shield because ultimately those kind of decisions are their call.
Yep.
Again, the money is for them to spend.
Should they be made? Absolutely.
The money is for them to spend and to try and go out there, like you said, and put a little bit of this extra money. I mean, shit, I guarantee if you called up the Saints organization and was like, hey guys, I'm going to need you guys to pitch in an extra couple $100,000 so we can get some new refs. Here's $2 million. Take my money. Take my goddamn money. Take it.
Sean Payton would come over. He'd be like, yo, I'm the coach and I'll give you some of my salary.
Dude, damn right. Sean Payton would take a pay cut for that to happen. Drew Brees take a pay cut for that to happen.
I can't even think of Goose 76 and all the Saints fans out there.
Yo, shout out Goose.
Can you imagine watching that game and them not call how? I can't imagine how pissed they must have been for probably months. They must have just been seething at the NFL for that no call.
Believe me, we were on the come up as a show at that time. Still are, but in the beginning stages. And just we would constantly gain and lose subscribers for almost 2 or 3 months straight because whenever that topic would get brought up, some people didn't like our viewpoint, some people did. We kind of also did poke fun of it.
That entire city must be absolutely livid at the NFL for how they did that. Because they literally tried to act like it didn't happen.
Yeah.
And again, that's the other thing is Koo mentioned it earlier. He said why is it always depending on what the refs say? Because they mess this up year after year. If you're a Saints fan, your mindset going into this next year is hopefully the refs don't fuck us this year. You know what I mean? Exactly. It's not your fault. That's just what it is. Hopefully we don't get fucked over by the refs this year. That is in your mind. A major situation like that stays with you. I guarantee this next game, the only thing we're going to hear about before this Rockets-Warriors game, hopefully the refs don't fuck the Rockets. If they just called the game correctly and called it honestly, we wouldn't have this situation.
I got a little bit of a hot take for you guys.
Yeah.
Right?
Hit it.
These kind of controversial calls, they started getting worse as soon as the whole sports betting got introduced into this.
Yeah.
I agree.
I'm not saying fixed. I'm just saying they kind of increased when this sports, because everybody's got their damn. Listen, that whole industry it's a multi-billion-dollar industry. The owners of these teams are multi-billionaires. It's an exclusive club, and we ain't part of the freaking club.
With like, I'm 100% okay with sports betting being legalized. Of course, I'm okay with it.
You can't let these refs. If there's a spread that's not like, you can't let them do that. You know what I mean?
But even if you don't let a referee do that, you could straight up have a fucking... I mean, this is a movie, so it's whatever. You can't have a fucking Paul Cruz situation, longest yard.
Yeah.
People are at him. People are giving him millions of dollars to throw a game. Oh, let me make 6 times my salary to throw 3 interceptions today, or to call this game a little bit more towards the Warriors.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying.
You know?
Like, that's what I'm saying. As soon as you introduce an aspect of that into sports, it's really not a good, it's not a good thing to do that, because it increases the temptation to do something like that tenfold.
But see, here's the thing. Sports betting's been around for forever. I don't like
they're allowing the referees in the NBA to bet. They're getting ready. They're literally like, there was a take where they're allowing them to start.
Okay, no, that part I don't agree with. That shouldn't be allowed.
You just can't like.
Yeah, that shouldn't be allowed. If you are any way involved in the how the game is played or anything like that, like, players and refs should not be allowed to bet.
With this take that he had a little bit earlier, to bring this back, including the betting and what you said, if they pass they have to pass a test, some kind of test. Take a physical test of like watching something happen in the NBA or umpire an MLB game. You should also have to take a test of like, what betting have you done previously? Is betting a part of you? Like,
yeah.
I get you could just answer yes or no, but fuck, man, it's getting so intense. Like, give me a lie detector test and sit there and let me hear you say, I've never bet and I don't care about betting, and pass a lie detector test.
Because like I'm saying, I mean, that's like saying, it's a like, we have dirty cops, like, there's still dirty cops out there, like, just because we make a law or we say that, this is okay or, this is bad, people at the end of the day are people. Like, if you're just going to, be a POS and, like, knowing that you control the outcome of a game and you're still going to bet on that game, like, no, like, you should have no type of anything, any affiliation with it.
There's just, I don't know, man, it's just, sports have gotten the factors that go into just winning games. It's gotten out of hand, man. It has. Like, it's just.
I mean, you play fantasy football, right?
Like you said, Ty. Like now the fans of these like scoring teams are gonna go into every big game thinking, are we gonna get screwed?
It's just gonna it's gonna ruin sports. It's gonna ruin it for. I mean, again, there's no way. Rockets fans are probably already looking at the series like, we got fucked. Like, it's over. Like, the refs are just gonna go ahead and continue this for us. And I guarantee they already are gonna lose viewers for this. Number one, which is all they seem to care about. Number two, like,
I'll say
it's all ratings.
I'll say that.
What teams are gonna get us the highest ratings?
I'll say that in the NBA, but with the NBA though, they're like super vulnerable with that. Like they put that out there and they talk about that like in pressers and stuff. Like every year right before the finals, Adam Silver he does a press conference, takes a bunch of questions and everything. And every year he's always asked about ratings and globalization of the NBA. Every year it comes up. Every year. So no, you're right. But the NBA, they're just super vulnerable with that. I mean, but there's also a business side.
I'm just looking forward to all this. There's a lot of good basketball, a lot of this, dude. Playoff sports. There's nothing like it. Whether it's hockey, basketball, football, baseball, there's nothing like playoff sports.
Facts.
Because the intensity gets ratcheted up by 10.
Oh yeah, easily.
Yeah, and what happens to it?
You lose one game. Let's say you have a 2-game home. If you're the dog in a fight, and you lose one of your 2 home games, that could be your series, man.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I think that's why maybe we saw the Warriors again, I'm with you. I don't like to say fixed, but they saw the Rockets taking a game on the road already, and they were like, we'll keep it interesting and let the Warriors hold down their first W at home, and then maybe when we go back to Houston, we'll let the Rockets take one. Like, I don't want to see that. I want to see straight up. I want to see who wins. Like, I do.
But
see, like I'm all for like let's say the Rockets go home now. Like, let's say when the Rockets go home, and let's say they're blowing the Warriors out. You know what I mean? They're beating them by like 18 or 20 with 8 minutes to go in the fourth. I would just step on your damn throat, man. I'd beat them by like 40. You know?
Oh yeah.
Just keep the starters into the last minute for you know what I mean, getting done dirty like that. It's like you're gonna not being like a coach or an organization. It's like you're gonna try and do my organization and my players and my coaches dirty like that. No, man, no. We're gonna come back home and we're gonna basically beat the living snot out of you.
That's kind of the other sad thing, dude, is you really aren't seeing that a lot. I mean, I agree. I mean, I understand from like a rest standpoint, but these dudes are used to playing that. Like if I'm James Harden, I'm not trying to come off the court even if I'm up by 20. You know,
all this low management stuff and everything. I'm like, man,
the last 4 minutes of some of these 20-point games. I mean, the Celtics-Bucks. We saw the Bucks take Giannis out with 6 minutes left in the fourth. At that point, Brad Stevens takes the starters out.
They sat Giannis on the bench. They sat Giannis on the bench with 7 minutes and 58 seconds to go.
Do you expect to come back at that point? You're just giving up. I mean, I get from the winning side of Brad Stevens at that point. Well, damn, I could put in my bench and I could still beat these guys or hold this lead. But you guys are losing ratings over that too.
Mm-hmm.
Robbie was done. After Giannis went off, Robbie was done.
Yeah.
Blowouts never garner good ratings. Everybody from the opposite side tunes away. They're like, well, my team lost, screw it.
Yeah, hey, believe me, I feel the effect. You feel the effects of those blowouts because we're sitting back doing play-by-play, and the second it becomes a blowout, what happens to our ratings as well? Fuck.
The stream becomes a ghost town.
Right.
Nope.
Again, I think that is because, even with 2 minutes left, if you're down by 2, shit, Giannis could throw down a fucking off-the-backboard reverse alley-oop dunk, some crazy shit, and everyone's like, oh, that can still happen if you're down by 20. I'd like to see these guys maybe chill out a little bit, take your time, maybe give some open shots to guys that aren't absolute knockdown guys. But damn, bench roll guys that, maybe touch the floor 4 or 5 games in an entire season. I don't want to see those guys come out there. I'm glad they got some playing time, but I would rather see Tatum walk up for a wide open 3 and shoot and miss it than
my Bruins stream that went into double overtime, even though the Bruins lost. Everybody that was in there, it was constant the whole way. Just nobody wanted to freaking leave.
That's what I'm saying. Hockey is at least like that. These guys are tough. They don't give a damn. Coach, yo, get out of here. Hell nah, screw you, bro. I'm staying on the ice.
Yeah, Ovechkin don't like coming off.
NBA, hell nah, they ain't doing that. The NFL, they still keep the starters out there. You don't see, if it's a real bad game, you'll see, no shit, you'll see some of the quarterbacks come out. It is what it is, but you'll still see the NFL keep some guys out there. But the NBA is notorious for that. We've seen it even round 2 here in the playoffs.
It's situational.
It's terrible. It is. I understand it, but
it's so funny though because you're right. You have to manage these guys they're, you know what I mean? It's come on, man. You're a professional athlete. You shouldn't have to get managed.
I mean,
you should be used to doing this, man.
And they are.
It's how many years have you played AAU ball and all through college and all that stuff? It's and now we got to manage you like a third grader. Come on, man. I
mean, it's to preserve the talent so that we can, enjoy the talent for years to come.
But that's what I said. I get these guys wanting to, let off the gas a little bit. Like I said, don't play tough defense. Play all-star game defense. How about this? That's the best way I could explain that.
Mm-hmm.
The last 3, 4, 5 minutes you're getting blown out. Keep the starters out. Maybe a couple guys come in and out, but play all-star game defense. At this point, you're down 20. Let everyone just hang out, do what they do. But I don't want to see Giannis come off with 7 minutes left. That ruins it. Kyrie, I don't want to see him come off with 7 minutes left. You know what I mean?
I will say this though: the look on Giannis's face was priceless.
Oh yeah, he thought he was going to come in there and put up 35 on you guys.
Oh, the Celtics went in there, pulled their pants down, and took a dump right in his steering.
So Butchers, we're gonna go ahead and make some more room for some more callers.
I like when Butcher calls.
Man,
though.
I didn't mean to take up all y'all's time.
No, you're killing it. You're killing it. That's
you're
that
fine.
got us fired up. That's what we were talking about. Anyways.
We're literally on air for another 2 hours anyways. So like
we're chilling.
But you know what I mean, guys? It's just the playoffs crank they crank the intensity and the volume up, and playoff sports are where it's at.
Oh yeah.
That's what we live for.
Again, and this is the series. Like I said, round 2. I know everyone was like hockey. Again, trust me, I got absolutely nothing against the hockey playoffs, but we just had to get through the first round of the NBA. First round of hockey is more than intense. You see the Capitals go down and shit. Like, this is what we've been waiting for in basketball.
All right, fellas, I'm gonna let somebody else talk to y'all. But
yes, sir.
All right, well, holla, man.
it's been fun.
All right, thanks, dog.
What is good?
Guys.
What is good, caller? You are live with the Rumboyz. Hello?
Yo.
The number you are trying to call is not in service.
What?
I was heavily confused.
Yeah.
Arthur,
what it do? So, definitely cleared out all of our NBA topics.
Raph, I see you're still in here. Bro, the Rockets are not looking for contact. Me and Butchers just said it, dude. Go back, watch the take of James Harden shooting a three-pointer on the Thunder. Watch him take shots last night. It's the same thing. Same thing.
What is going on, caller? You are live with the Rumboyz.
What's good, Rumboyz?
What's good? Who's this?
Iverson Vlogs.
Vlogs, what it do, man?
Yeah.
I'm just telling you, all to the Rockets fans, shut the hell up.
Damn!
Go ahead. Tell us how you really feel, bro. Why you want him to shut up?
The refs did not help the Warriors. How many times Harden needs to stop complaining? He's the only player that has to stop complaining. He got like 17 free throws last night still.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you. Trust me. I'm honestly. I'm on the other side. I think he was fouled because if you land on somebody, you land on somebody. That's not okay. But how did you not see the Warriors, bro? You still got Draymond screen. Draymond's getting technicals over some even more BS calls than that. Like, the Warriors complain out the ass on the court.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not in a press conference because they won, but you telling me if the Rockets won, Draymond wouldn't get a technical in a press conference? Shit, like...
He would have, yeah. Arthur, I'm going to get you back. Arthur, I'm going to reach out to you.
So,
Harden was kicking his legs out. You can't kick your legs out.
No, dude. I mean, I get where everyone thinks that, but again, I will say, like, go onto a court right now and try and shoot a fadeaway shot and tell me your legs don't kick out at least a little bit. Like, I get it. I get he was kicking out a little bit more than you think, but like, it's how he shot since he got into the NBA.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean,
it's his natural shooting form.
Like, you do gotta remember, Iverson Vlogs. Like, me and Ty Boogie are guys that, before we take on a debate, we study film over and over and over again. And I have to agree with this one. Harden has shot that exact same way, that exact same form, every game of his whole career, man.
Listen to this. Why is Harden taking those shots? His shot selection is terrible.
Because they're caught like it should be a foul. I mean, it's honestly it's not a bad shot if Klay doesn't land on him. He wouldn't be that contested taking that shot. It's a bad shot because he lands on. I'm saying Klay because it happened like 3 times with Klay.
The other shots he was taking, that was not a foul.
Oh well, he's an idiot.
Why was he taking those shots?
Well, he just takes random shots anytime. I mean, Giannis took absolutely terrible shots in my opinion. Like. I mean, Draymond shouldn't shoot a ball at all.
Harden plays... One thing I will say this. Harden plays to draw the foul. He wants to go to the line. You know, it's kind of his way of padding his stats in a way. I mean, aside from padding his stats, I mean, that's extra two points. You know, in this scenario, it would have been 3 points, you know, that you could put on the board. He plays for the free throw. Now, I can.
And another reason Golden State won the game is because they moved the ball. Houston doesn't move the ball as well as Golden State do.
I think that
That's just my...
I think that the reason why Golden State won, they had better presence also in the paint. Harden and Capella weren't able to link up worth a damn. Huh?
Capella was trash.
Exactly. Yeah, Capella was trash for him. And like I said, I mean, they couldn't get that Harden Capella connection going. Once they get that Harden Capella connection going, like I think they'll do tomorrow night, we'll see.
The funny part was Capella was saying after the press conference, like not yesterday, but a couple of days ago, he wanted to go State. Then he scores 2 points and grabs 6 rebounds.
Yeah, no, I agree. I saw the press conference too. He said, I want to play the best. We got to beat the best to be the best. I saw the press conference. I mean, I agree. Trust me, I know you were in here. I was saying the entire time, go down to the big man. That's the difference.
Yep.
The Warriors are playing small. Draymond's the biggest dude on the floor. Go to Capella. And they didn't. I agree that's why the Rockets didn't win. They weren't playing any type of pick and roll.
Yup. Slap yourself in the chat.
The Rockets should have also took advantage yesterday because Curry wasn't 100%. Either was Klay Thompson.
They were fine.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Clay did not look...
If you tell me...
If Clay was a game-time decision, he would have at least looked rusty, and he looked perfect.
Yeah, you tell me I have 60% of Curry, I'm fine.
Nobody was guarding him.
Harden wasn't okay either, though. I've never seen Harden wear that wrist brace thingamajig. I've never seen him wear that.
He never wears that when I see him, but...
I don't see it a whole lot. I mean, I know he was banged up, and they were showing pictures of him with his wrist and his hand all wrapped up. Again, I'm not making excuses for either of these guys. They both played. They both did what they had to. And it was a close game. I mean, again, my problem for the Rockets is they didn't go to Capella. I'm not saying the fouls are the reason they didn't win. I'm saying they're bullshit. But I'm saying the reason they didn't win is they didn't go down to Capella.
And Chris Paul also missed 2 free throws in the last couple minutes. And then Harden stepped out of bounds.
Yeah, I don't think that was Harden. That was
I mean, regardless...
Gordon. It was Gordon. Aaron Gordon.
Regardless, yes. I mean, again, little things like that are obviously a major factor in why some team wins, some team doesn't win, especially with a close game like that. And...
It can't be another close game, period, in it tomorrow night.
Oh, I hope it's close as hell. I hope it comes down to a buzzer beater, dude.
Tomorrow.
What's up?
Let's say Golden State comes out crazy and Clay and Curry start hitting their shots like great, and the Warriors pulling up by 20. What's the other excuse that people would have?
Well, at that point, there's no excuse.
Yeah, at that point, if you win by 20, you win by 20. It's not an excuse. It's just a beatdown. Like they can't say the refs. There were just a lot. Look, man, there were just a lot of valid points. And not even on just Harden shots. There was a very major shot by Chris Paul where, I mean, Durant literally folded his arm up when Chris Paul was taking the shot. They showed it right after. They went to commercial break right after it happened. And, I mean, Chris Paul turns around and goes, dude, what the hell? He got ejected in that game for arguing. And I'm sorry, but I would have been ejected way before the fourth quarter if I was Chris Paul.
But they're also trying to get Curry fouls out. I guarantee they were trying to get Curry fouls out.
Isn't that a good strategy? If you play the Warriors,
That's a damn good
foul
strategy.
one of those dudes out?
That's a good strategy.
Get Draymond the hell out of there if I'm any team.
I mean, Draymond played good defense at Capella.
Draymond is always good at defense. It doesn't matter who he plays.
That's one thing that's.
I mean, he can do everything but shoot the ball.
And I mentioned start yesterday, like, if you guys let Draymond be an offensive factor, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Dude put up, like, 15. Like, that's way too much to let Draymond score.
Way too much. And like I said, I mean, what you just said, that was verbatim from Ty Boogie's mouth, actually. So, yeah. Thank you for watching the show.
But May 14th, the scariest day of my damn life.
Why is that?
Well, not for me. The Suns franchise. The NBA draft lottery.
Hey, I'm with you, dude. Again, I'm a Bulls fan. I'm going to be rooting for me to beat you in the fucking draft lottery, bro. Like, that's it.
Well, I live in the East Coast. I live in the East Coast, and I still support the Suns. But this team gives you a damn nightmare when I watch them play.
You guys will get a good piece that will come along and complement what you already have. That's really all I got. All I have, for the Suns. I mean, I don't want to sit here and be like, you guys are gonna go for Zion. And
I think the Suns' problem right now is they don't have a coach that stays with them.
No,
they have a good team. They have a good young team. Devin Booker is a incredible player, and they just don't have they're not leaving him with a single coach. Like, how you give up on somebody after a year? I mean, Josh Rosen, we just talked about all that shit, but, like, I don't know, dude. You got to let somebody stay in there and build chemistry with a team, and the Suns just aren't doing that. He's had, like, 6 coaches.
In my opinion, Devin Booker's like a James Harden type of role, like a type of player, like with his role. Because Harden runs the point and the 2. You know what I'm talking about? Harden's obviously the better player, but Booker's like, he plays that similar role.
I mean, Devin Booker's a pure scorer.
Right, I was about to say, yeah.
Honestly, if he had to try and run the offense and be a point guard too, he wouldn't put up 70 in a game. He wouldn't be him. So he needs to play like he is. I mean, he shouldn't change his game.
He's not going to change his game.
If he does, that won't be good. But that's what I'm saying. You need a coach that understands that and that doesn't run the offense through Devin Booker, but 7 or 8 out of 10 plays go to Devin Booker. I just don't see that right now. I'd like to see a coach that goes in there and understands the players he has, tries to get W's, and uses the draft pick, whatever you guys get, to. Honestly, I've already seen a post. I don't know if it's true, but I've seen that the Suns are more interested in Morant than they are Zion. And if you guys get the number 1 pick, that's almost a consideration. Like, you got to pick somebody.
Like another sport, that the Suns are still going with Zion number 1, even if Zion's still there, they're still going with Zion 1.
I agree. The kid's a special talent, but again, like, think about now if Devin Booker I just said, I think the Suns should find somebody that can get it to Devin Booker and get open shots for him.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine if now Zion and Devin Booker on your team, but you have no point guard to run the team. Like, what the hell is going to happen then?
You just shot yourself in the dick, to be honest.
I mean, you guys can go get a player. I don't know, man. I would like to see you guys get a point guard that can run the team, even if it's somebody old school. Fucking Rondo, bro. You go get Rondo. That dude can run a team with his eyes closed.
Drewster, what's good? Thank you for joining us over on Sportscaster, buddy. Hit the green button, follow us, become a fan.
But if I'm the Suns,
Midwest.
Get draft,
Bing.
and then try to trade for Lonzo Ball.
Boom.
There you go.
I mean, boom. Like, dude, again, if you guys can get Lonzo plus Devin Booker and honestly whoever you draft at this point, like, that could be a good team. You guys just don't have someone to run your offense right now, which is what I think the problem is. And again, no coach that is consistent with your players. So if you're a player and you just have a new coach every year, like, I mean, think about, like, I mean, I know you're a little bit younger, but if you have a job and a new guy comes in to take your job, you just look at that dude like, what's up? Like, good luck getting by me. Devin Booker at this point is that guy. Like, he just looks at a new coach and goes, what are you going to try and tell me to do this year? Like, that's their problem with LA. They're saying LeBron has to get somebody that LeBron respects. Because somebody walks in and LeBron's like, "What's up, dude? I'm the captain. I run this team."
Exactly.
Like,
and he basically fucking does.
And he does run the team. Devin Booker is going to turn into that guy if they don't get a coach to go for a couple years and gain the respect of these guys.
I mean, I think Tyronn Lue's going to be the coach of the Lakers. I think that.
I'd like for you guys to go get anybody else you can then. I mean, Monty Williams is
that's what I was about to
the
say.
other open coach for the Lakers. At this point, whoever they don't sign, I'd try and sign one of them or, again, just somebody that can be respected. Like, I don't know what coaching privileges or whatever that your previous coach you guys just fired was, but they obviously didn't like him, and they got rid of him after a year, so bring in somebody that even if you guys do bad and it's not very good, you want to keep him because the players respect him and they want to keep him and they want to, like...
You guys as an organization overall have a whole hell of a lot to figure out.
You good, bro. We said that.
The draft is just the start.
These are the three I would target if I was the Suns. Mark Jackson, Monty Williams, and David Yerger. The Kings coach, the old coach of the Kings.
Mm-hmm.
They just got fired a couple weeks ago.
Again, exactly. Like somebody who has the experience, who comes in and players know him. Players know how good he is. Players are excited to have a new coach there.
Like, just being 100% realistic, bro. It starts with... You guys are one of those organizations, kind of like my Lakers right now. It starts with that leadership. It's... You guys can go and draft all the talent in the world and have all the talent in the world. Like, we can go out in free agency and go get Anthony Davis, do all this shit and, boost up talent. But the leadership, for front office, the coaching, management, all that stuff, it's got to be on point. It's got to be on point. And like Ty Boogie was saying, it's got to be cats that, these guys, because they're superstars and they make millions of dollars, are going to respect, And I think if you guys can do that and clean that up, then the talent that you guys draft is going to follow because it's going to respect you.
I mean, dude, why are the Warriors so good? Do you know how much respect Steph Curry, as good as he is, and passing Steve Kerr in record books like years ago? He has so much respect for Steve Kerr because he knows him. He knows what he's done. He knows Steve Kerr has a basketball mindset. They all respect the crap out of him.
Yep.
Steph could be like, yo, I want to do 3-point contest today in practice. Steve Kerr says, hell no, we're working on layups. They go, okay, fine.
Kobe respected Phil.
Got you.
Michael respected Phil. Spoelstra was respected in Miami. You got Terry Brown for the Detroit Pistons, the old school, the 2000s Pistons. When they had Rasheed Wallace, they had the Wallaces and everything. Rip Hamilton.
Talk about practice.
You gotta go and you gotta get someone that the kids are gonna respect, the roster's gonna respect. Right now you don't have that leadership.
You guys have a good roster, dude. You really do. Like, again, Devin Booker, like, just getting Ayton. Honestly, I thought Jackson was gonna be fire coming out, and if you coach him right, I think he could do a lot better.
He's gonna be good, believe me.
I just said, dude, I thought the kid was gonna be lightning, and I still think he'll be pretty good. And again, whoever you draft, you guys can put together maybe not a 40-win season. I mean, like, you guys will do better than 19, 20 wins. I think you guys already have the chance to at least put together double that next season if you get a coach that comes in and knows the lineup, respects them as much as they should respect him.
Mm-hmm.
But the Suns should also go into free agency and get some veterans. Because this whole team is a bunch of kids. The Bulls have some veterans. The Warriors have veterans. The Rockets have veterans. The Lakers have veterans. The Suns are just a bunch of kids.
I mean, kinda. The Bulls really don't. I mean, the Bulls, like, Lauri Markkanen is a very, very young kid. I mean, he's younger than a lot of those guys because he's from Europe and he was drafted. Like, Levine I think he's like 24, 25. Levine's a young dude. We just got Wendell Carter. We're in almost the same idea as you, man. Like, we really don't have a lot of veterans. And Fred Hoiberg, they didn't respect Fred Hoiberg. And he got kicked the hell up out of there.
Yeah, bro.
Like,
Didn't he make them do practice, like have like an extended practice after a game?
Like terrible, dude.
Yeah, like
you don't
on some like
respect
drill
that?
sergeant type
You
shit.
don't respect that.
Like, bro, this is not the military. This is the fucking NBA. What's up?
I think that was Jim Boylan that made the Bulls have a practice. The ball dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But again, like.
He'll take crap off if you don't play defense.
Well, again, we're in the same boat as you, where I'm hoping we get a coach that comes in here and just can make these guys respect him. And again, the Bulls are very much similar to that. Like, I'm waiting for the draft. I'm hoping we go ahead and get one of the top couple picks so we can take one of the guys I'm super excited for, and then just take off. But
if the Suns go forward, I'm trading the pick.
Trading the pick?
Oh, hell.
Point guard at superstar. For a superstar point guard.
No. Why would you do that?
Dude, I would not.
Yes.
I would not do that because you just said you got a bunch of young guys in there. Go and continue to build these young guys together. Now go get someone that can run the offense and make them all confident in their offense, and in eventually defense will come. I mean, Ayton's down there. Like,
Yep.
you guys will be fine defensively. But bring in someone that can run the offense. If you go get a superstar point guard, it's got to be like somebody young. And I don't think if you get a top 2 or 3 pick, I don't think it's worth like Kemba Walker. Like,
no.
I don't think it's worth something like
No,
that.
yeah, I don't like that tape.
You should draft somebody and let these young guys build together, Warrior style. Their whole team is draft picks besides KD and Boogie, but like we know what happened to that.
He's barely fucking.
But this
played
is
for
my
season.
opinion. The top 6 will go 1, 2, and 3. I think the Knicks will end up getting Zion. The Cavs will get RJ Barrett, and the Suns will probably get Ja.
I sure as hell hope not, because I'm trying to be one of those 3 picks.
So if you're the Suns, you have one of 2 options. It's either Ja or Edwards. So don't forget Edwards, because Edwards is just as good as Ja. Just want to make sure I put that out there.
I will not take
What?
over the top 3 pick.
Boy, go back and watch some Purdue tape. Oh my gosh.
If you don't get Zion, you have to take a point guard. If you don't take a point guard, RIP the Suns.
So and you mean tell me Edwards isn't the second best PG in the draft?
Second best, correct. You said as good.
Okay. Basically, he's going to be as good.
It's either Zion or Ja. Break it or Ja.
Yo, Carson Edwards is nice. Y'all are bugging.
We'll
Why
see.
can't that be a top 3 pick? Look at the joke.
He's definitely a top 5. I mean, if you're the Suns and you don't make it into that top 3, like let's say like the Bulls end up above y'all, the Bulls are gonna go for Ja Morant. Hands down.
I've already seen him in a Bull jersey, and it's disturbingly nice.
Okay? So that means you now need to think about your strategy.
Number 1 pick again.
Huh?
Get the number 1 pick again. We have to take Zion. We have to.
Whoever gets first pick should take Zion. Whoever does, they just should.
You guys saying that you see Edwards more of a shooting guard? Okay. Oh yeah.
Let's say the Suns get the first pick, and the Knicks get the second pick. The Suns trade down to the second pick, get the second pick, get John Morant and more assets.
I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm trying to trade that pick unless there's like somebody out there that is like, unless Boston's like take Kyrie for the first pick, like
I don't even know if you guys like
take Damian Lillard for the first pick. Like,
to be honest, you guys don't have the market appeal either. To where like, who's really gonna?
I hate that you guys are talking about not living in Phoenix, because goddamn, I would love to live in Phoenix.
Oh, bro, I'd be down with that. But
I would love to live in Phoenix.
But man, you should definitely. I mean, you guys should secure the pick, however it goes. QC. You should, like Ty Boogie was saying, keep building with the young squad that you got. And that's my personal opinion. That's my personal opinion. I don't know if you're going to be able to.
What's your prediction for tomorrow's game?
Predictions for tomorrow's games? Is that was?
Yeah.
Let's see here. You want to go first, bro? You want to do Philly, Toronto, or no, Boston, Milwaukee?
Honestly, I think Milwaukee comes out with a lot more fire, but I think Brad Stevens has the Celtics so well defensively minded to guard Giannis. I don't think it's anywhere near the game it was, but I do somehow see the Celtics winning 2 in Boston or in Milwaukee. Not by a lot, but like I think they'll get it together, but I still think defensively Giannis is not going to put up 40. Like, he might have had 22, but he shot 7 of 21. He could barely shoot a free throw. So, I mean, maybe he puts up 30, like, not a whole lot different, but, I mean, I see it, like, within a 10-point game, but the Celtics.
So, I would love for Milwaukee to pull this through, but after what we saw...
Thank you, good old Pete.
How could you not, just respect how they played Giannis defensively? I'm going to go Celtics by 3.
I hope the Bucks win for the pure fact that this series gets more intense.
I want the Bucks to win because I had them as a pick to go up against the Warriors in the finals.
But I think the Celtics can do it.
Nope.
And then Houston, Golden State, that shit's 50-50, bro. That shit's 50-50. But
Houston by 2.
I'll tell you, I think Golden State... I do think Golden State got lucky to pull that one off, and I don't think they're going to have to deal with that again. I think they beat Houston.
Nope, Houston by 2. I'm going Houston by 2.
This is my prediction. So you know how the Celtics were like playing some solid defense with LeBron James last year, right?
Sure.
But then LeBron came out and went nuts. That's what I think is going to happen with Giannis, even if Giannis is on the level of LeBron James. He might have a better season this year, but of all time, there's no way. I got the Bucks winning tomorrow 122 to 117.
Ooh.
And then I got
like
the
that.
Warriors 126 to 120.
It's not bad at all.
No, neither of those are bad.
My only problem with
And
my only problem with the Giannis LeBron take is I said it a lot yesterday or whatever day, a couple days ago when Boston played Milwaukee. Giannis doesn't have the passing abilities. He has the driving abilities, and he wants to drive and he wants to dunk the ball. That's LeBron's difference. LeBron can drive in and take 3 dudes at contact, and instead of putting up a bad contested shot, he can whip that thing out. Giannis just can't do that yet, and it's not his mindset to do that. Middleton's sitting wide open, Bledsoe's sitting wide open on the corners, and Giannis is just like, motherfucker, dunk! Like, slam it! Like, I gotta get there. And it's just like, it's not gonna work.
The Bucks need to come out also as well, and if they're gonna try and get a dub, they need to hit from behind the arc. They need to hit from behind the arc. During like that first quarter, like Middleton was not tuned in like at all.
Again, imagine if he had wide open shots because Giannis drives in and takes 3 defenders and there's a wide open buck in the corner, like it's nothing. Like, if you're the Celtics, I don't even give a shit about the dudes in the corner. Jaylen Brown might as well just leave Middleton standing there with his arms wide open because Giannis is trying to dunk it. Like, if he can pass it out a couple times and lead to a couple big threes that change momentum for the Bucks, the defense has to change for the Celtics, and
Right.
Brown has to step back out. He can't go in as much. Tatum has to step back out. They can't try and block Giannis the whole time because of the pure fact that Giannis is getting open threes for the rest of his teammates. He just didn't do that in the first game.
For
Didn't get it
sure.
done. Well, all right.
Like, I don't know. I have a feeling the Bucks got it tomorrow. Tomorrow.
We'll see. We'll
We will
certainly
see.
It's going to be good.
But Iverson Vlogs, we're going to go ahead and make room for the next caller. I'm actually going to call out to Arthur because I know that he wanted he was trying to call in.
Thanks.
Hey, no worries,
I
homie.
appreciate
Salute.
your takes, bro.
Thank you. No problem.
Dilly, brother. Oh, because I'm calling now. Arthur, dilly, brother.
Oh, snap.
Hey, Dilly, man, what's going on, guys? How y'all doing, man?
We are good, man.
What's up?
We had to reach out to you, brother, because we saw that you called, man.
Yeah, it was let me see. It was by accident, man, because I was trying to fix this goddamn poor connection, you know what I mean?
It's all good, bro.
Yeah, man. Dilly to the chat, man. Dilly.
Dilly, bro. Well, shit, man. If you got any takes, man, let us know. I didn't realize, you were calling on accident.
Oh, yeah, I just have to give my, thoughts on that Game 7 series between the Spurs and the Nuggets, man.
Yes, let's talk Spurs and Nuggets.
It's about DeMar DeRozan, man. DeMar DeRozan, yeah.
Yeah, so
This guy just cannot even save his goddamn life to even show up in the playoffs. It's like every time this guy shows up in the playoffs, this guy disappears, like for real.
Exactly, no. That's all you called him, DeMar DeFrozen.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, you were like LeBron baby powder boy for the last 3 years. Yes.
Baby powder boy.
Baby powder boy, yeah, last 3 years. And then this year, you're getting eliminated by a young Denver team. Are you serious? Like, no upset happened in the first round. No upset. You figured it could be San Antonio, right? You figured. But nope. DeMar DeFrozen once again pops up and just disappears. Like, help the team, lose the series.
Yeah, bro. I thought the Nuggets should have maybe canceled them a little bit earlier and handled that. Especially the way they looked in Game 7. But it's all
Nuggets, man. Props to the Nuggets. And you know what? Bye-bye San Antonio. Like, no more San Antonio. Like, no more Duncan, no more Ginobili, Parker. Who else you got? Kawhi? It's our show now. Lake show now. Like, Lakers time is now coming back.
We'll see.
We gotta get, if we get a max star, if we get a superstar during the offseason, bro, we're right back where we need to be.
Maybe.
Pretty much. And we're going to be taking over while the San Antonio Spurs will go fishing, catch fishing, get that salmon over there.
I think there's only 2 or 3 people that you guys bring in and it changes the whole aspect of your team. I think there's only 2 or 3. You guys could sign a superstar. I don't think it blows you guys back into first place, second, or even third. Like, yes, you guys can make playoffs with another superstar because of LeBron at that point, but I think there's only 2 or 3 guys that can put you guys into, like, first, second, or third place contention.
Give me Kyrie!
I don't think Kyrie's one of them.
Oh, and by the way, I saw what Bobby wrote in the chat room. Hey, shout out to Bobby. Hey, he said that, the Lakers front office is shit as well, and hey, I have to agree with that, bro. But we got to also remember the Boston Celtics front office is shit as well.
How so?
Hey, no.
Yeah, because
Danny Ainge.
Look, man. You're gonna like trade the whole team for Anthony Davis, and then in the end of the year, it's gonna backfire.
They won't trade it. They won't do it.
No,
they won't do it.
Yeah.
They realize right now.
Shout out to Bobby, man. I'm playing around.
that could have been a good take, but now that they see some of these guys stepping up in the playoffs, Jaylen Brown will not leave this team. They will not let him go. Jason Tatum sadly is doing less than I expected, but you can't let Tatum go anywhere. Like they ain't losing nobody unless Kyrie wants to leave.
Bruh, I think we can get Anthony Davis, man. I think the Lakers, we can get Anthony Davis. We could pull that off. We're good.
He is one of the 2 that I think put you guys into first, second, and third.
Well, I'm confident, man. Like 80%, about 70%, I'm confident that we will get AD. I'm saying it all season long, man. 70%, I'm confident.
Yup, same, bro.
I hope not, because that is one of my guys that I think puts you guys there.
And then before I leave, I also want to give my take on the Toronto Raptors, man. Shall I?
What's up?
People criticize that whole Kawhi Leonard trade, that they traded DeMar DeRozan. Well, guess what, man? The same people that said, "Oh my God, the Magic, we're gonna pull the upset." go ahead and take a shot and sit and chill right now. Because now we're the same people that said that, this Raptors team is never going to have a chance to get to the finals. Bro, the way they played against the Philadelphia Sixers, I can guarantee you that 70% they will get in there.
Let's go, baby.
What?
Hey, I picked the Raptors before we got into
He sure
playoffs.
did. He sure did.
Call it like it is.
Let's go, baby. You already know.
Yo,
Oh,
that.
yeah, Kawhi Leonard's got that Mamba veins on him, man. Dropping 45 on them.
Yeah, bruh.
Damn right.
Man, well, shit.
Guess what? If the Raptors actually bring him back, oh my lord, watch out for the Raptors, man. If they
I think they're gonna bring him back.
And they pull him off, like 70%, they pull him off, it'll be good.
Yeah, I think there's a chance they could pull him, bring him back. I mean, come on,
I think he's enjoying himself up there.
Yeah.
I really do. Like, you don't see him smiling a lot. This dude, I think he's enjoying himself up there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not that he cares. He's got Drizzy high-fiving him. Like, that's the reason he doesn't stay, is because Drake's out there talking to him during the game, and he's probably like, screw this. That would be the only reason Kawhi doesn't stay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, true. But then again, I will say, like, I think at the same time, he'll be crazy, like, if he leaves
Go,
this
please.
great Raptors team for
He's
a
just doing
good
it for you,
team.
Dave.
Like, the best thing he can do is just stay with the Raptors, man. That's my opinion.
I
think there's a
agree.
chance he stays.
I agree. I think he stays up there. I think he likes the market up there. Again, like, it's a little bit quieter. It's kind of Kawhi's type thing. I think he's smart if he stays up there. I really do. He looks good in a Raptors jersey. He's doing work in it. I'd like to see him stay and get back to the old Kawhi.
Mm-hmm. And if Kawhi stays with Toronto, then I guess there's a chance that they could possibly get Jimmy Butler next to him. Because I think Jimmy Butler really likes Kawhi, and I think he really wants to play with him, right?
That would be the best defense in a long time. If Jimmy and Kawhi get together, that's scary.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah,
scary,
like you
scary.
have Kawhi and Jimmy Butler, and then you have Kyle Lowry, who, that's a good, combination right there, if you ask me. It's a combination.
No, that would be solid. I already think the Raptors are a great team. And again, no Nurkic right now. Like, he's hurt. Like, he comes back too next season. Like, the Raptors absolutely are I think they're gonna be just as good if they can at least at a minimum keep Kawhi, let alone bring anybody in like Jimmy Butler. That'd be wild.
Yeah, that would be crazy, man. And then I also think about the Blazers, man. They really do have a chance to get to the conference finals, man. I'm really feeling it, man. At first, it wasn't a possibility, but now, after the way they eliminated the Oklahoma City Thunder, they're in the second round facing the Nuggets. It's going to be a great series. I just think Portland will get to the conference finals.
I mean, it is. I mean, you see, the next they got to win 4 and they go to the conference finals. So the Nuggets are going to be hard to beat, dude. They're going to be hard to beat. Like me and Robbie said, that is the hardest one for us to predict right now and to say who's going to win or lose, because I think that series is going to be fantastic. All these second round games.
And that's another reason why I'm happy that San Antonio got eliminated. That's another reason why.
I agree.
I'm back.
I agree. I would have rather seen the Nuggets now playing the Blazers than the Spurs playing them. I don't think that would have been a good matchup.
Oh yeah, no. This is what I wanted.
And plus, it's something new, man. Like, you really need something new in the playoffs. Like, you really like I always talk to my uncle saying, yo, we don't need to see the same old stuff, like repeat after repeat. We're thinking, why not let it just be something new? And that's what I'm saying. Nuggets and Blazers, since it's something new, it's going to be a great series. I mean, you have one of them second place and one of them third place in the West. I mean, it's going to be a great series. I'm not saying that Blazers are going to win, but I'm just saying they have a chance getting the conference finals. Like, it'll be good for them,
Yeah, because that Dame is going to come out and play hard.
If they go to the conference finals, though, dude, I just don't think they have anyone to cover Durant if they have to play the Warriors. If they play the Rockets, that'd be a good series. I don't think they have anyone to cover Durant. Like, Clay and Steph versus McCollum and Lillard is fantastic. but there's just no big stretch man to cover Durant.
Mm-hmm. Look, I actually like this comment right here by Slap Yourself. I want to see the Warriors lose, tired of watching the same movie. That's how I feel even in football, you know? Like you know, I'm tired of these teams that just, no matter what, are always just so dominant. You know, let's get something else happening, you know, in the Super Bowl. Let's get something else happening in the finals. You know, the World Series is always different. You know, the World Series is always different. You know, Stanley Cup is always different.
That's true.
You know, but with this,
except when the Blackhawks had the dynasty.
Yeah, y'all ran it for a while. But I mean, you know.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, I'm saying, like, you know, I'm glad. Like, I hope it's not just for every year they're gonna get in the finals. So that's all I'm hoping. You know.
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm hoping for as well.
Raptors, Nuggets, son. The Nuggets beat the Warriors or Rockets?
That'd be insane.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. KM NCAA is always different. Yeah. But yeah, bro, I definitely agree with your take.
Yeah, I'm actually a sportscaster now, just giving that good view, man. As always, my laptop.
Yeah. But
hell yeah, bro, you had us fired up last night, man.
I was dying, man. That was amazing.
Oh, yeah, bro. If anyone hasn't checked my video, if you guys watched my sportscaster video, you see how hype I was. The hype is real, man. The hype is real.
Let's go.
This man Arthur was hitting his chest. His face was getting ready. He was ready, yo. He was like, "No, we're going to LA. Fuck this."
I think they make the conference finals. I just still I don't see them making the finals and beating the Warriors. I just
Yeah, sorry, Denver, not happening.
There's nobody. Again, the same situation. Like, yes, Murray can probably cover Curry decently. I believe in the Nuggets defense, but you can't cover Durant. Like, Jokic? Who's going to cover Durant? Michael Porter Jr.? Next year?
Mm-hmm. but just like, come at me about my Patriots. But shit, bro, we gonna make some way for some more calls. I know you gotta hop on, and you gotta
Kawhi.
Say something. He said, "Come at me about the Patriots, Robbie."
Yup, he sure did. But shit, man, you know, I know you gotta
lose the division of the Dolphins this year? That's a joke. Chill out. That's a joke. Chill out. That's a joke. Chill out.
But I know you gotta hop on as well because you know you're trying to climb up that leaderboard as well.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, man, that's all I have to say. I gave my takes on it, man. Hey, man, you guys are really, really awesome, man. You guys like rock and everything, man. Hey, all the good stuff, man. And just always just rocking this sportscaster as well, man. Doing the both, man. Doing the both.
Hell yeah, Arthur. Hell yeah, Dilly. You gonna be up there with us next month, bro, in May, man. And we gonna meet up with you when we get out there to LA, bro. I already got your address. I'm ready to pull up, bro. So we gonna have a good time.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that great birthday stream we gonna do, man.
Yo, birthday stream gonna be lit.
Chat room, better not miss the Rumboyz Faster Than Ever stream. It's gonna be lit out here in LA.
Let's go, baby.
Hell yeah, Dilly, y'all. Hey,
yeah.
Cheers to me, cheers to you, Arthur. Salute to you, brother.
Salute to you guys as well, man. Thank you all, man. And thanks to the chat, man. I really, really appreciate you guys. You guys rock, man.
Hell
yeah,
we'll
bro.
Be seeing you in here, bro.
Yeah, we'll holla.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Peace.
later, bro.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yo, that was Arthur. Yo, he real as hell. Here, let me get this message off to Tim.
Jordan said she'd do it. If she can't, her mom literally does it for a living. So, like, for a living.
Yeah, just have it sent over and then we can.
Okay. I'll talk to her when she comes back.
346?
She'll let it keep going for me.
What is good, caller? You are live with the Rumboyz.
Hello, how y'all doing, my boys?
We chilling. Who's this?
This your boy Lavarian, man. Lil RG. This your boy Lavarian.
Lil RG, what it do,
What's
bro?
up, bruh?
Nah, this is Lavarian. This is Lavarian right here, though. But I want to give a big shout out to the chat. You guys, Lil RG, you know, So I got to express my feelings about the game yesterday. Everybody knows I'm a diehard Rocky fan. I got to come in and express my feelings, and I also want to give a couple series predictions. That's what I want to do. So,
Oh yeah.
right to my point, everybody knows that watched that basketball game yesterday. Well, that was pathetic. That was pathetic by the referee. But at the same time, the Rockets don't give themselves a chance. You can't let Draymond Green 14 points in the first half. They can't have defensive breakdown. You can't have 13 assists in the ball game. You can't get out rebounded by 12. And I thought we missed 3 open shots to tie the game at 94. Every boy missed 3 open shots. James Harden missed 1. And we had 4 shot clock violations in the game. James Harden had 3 of them. Everyone had 1. Try to go at Steph Curry. But James Harden should have been at the line. If that 4 seconds, James Harden should have been at the line. That was no doubt. That was a foul. James Harden got one of those calls against Klay Thompson. That was in the first half. After that, he didn't get the call no more. Chris Paul was fouled on the hand by Klay Thompson.
Yep.
That should have been a 4-point play in the third quarter. But like I say, I got the Rockets winning the second game by 3 points. I got Portland winning in 6. I've been very impressed the way Portland played against OKC, especially Damian Lillard. I think Enes Kanter was a big help. I think Terrence Stotts is the most underrated coach in the NBA. I don't believe in Denver defense. To me, their defense is not good. I just thought they played against a slower-paced team. And Greg Popovich in San Antonio, I don't want DeMar DeRozan. Don't get me started on him because I had several debates about him not being able to show up in the playoffs. So don't get me started on him. I'm gonna move off him. And the way I seen the Celtics play and the Milwaukee Bucks play, the way I see Milwaukee, they got beat every aspect of the game. I think Boston got the best talent. I think they got the best coach. I think they got the better defense. And like I say, y'all just put up a football score yesterday in the game. So other than that, I got Boston winning that series in 6 games, and I got Toronto winning the series in 6. That's my prediction, guys. But I want to get my take on the Rockets. I thought that was a poorly called game, but at the same time, the Rockets did not help themselves. They helped themselves with all the turnovers, with all the wrong coverages and stuff on defense. P.J. Tucker getting in foul trouble. Sometimes P.J. Tucker always gets aggressive. He always gets too aggressive. He ends up fouling. Kevin Durant, he had Kevin Durant on the baseline. Pushed away from the basket. He reaches in. He gets 4 fouls in. Then Kevon Looney driving towards the baseline, doing the 50, and the house comes in front of him. And somehow comes and help and gives Draymond Green a lead to the basket. And I just want to get y'all guys as well, too.
Well, yeah, man, no, you're definitely everything that how you broke down the Rockets game, which, by the way, very well done, very thorough, much respect. We absolutely positively agree on. I think we've throughout the duration of today's show have expressed that. Mm-hmm. So with that, we don't have to get you started on DeMar because we agree with that. We agree with that.
DeMar, yeah.
So yeah, I mean, pretty much just predictions. Like I said, I got the Rockets win the next one by 2. Let's see. Did I?
Well, before we jump into the other games, I like that he started, and I can tell you're fired up about some of this Rockets game. All I'll say about that is, yes, I've said 1,000 times, the fouls are ridiculous. My biggest 2 problems with it, honestly, is think about, you just said, the people that fouled Chris Paul and the people that fouled Harden are Klay Thompson, are Steph Curry. Imagine if both of them or one of them fouled out before the end of that game.
Yeah.
Curry could have been fouled out. Klay probably should have been fouled out by the end of it. Exactly. Like, that's huge. Those are major takes on how a game could have ended.
Yep.
I will say though, man, trust me, like I said, I'm with the referees kind of screwing them over a little at the end. But my biggest problem with Houston is they didn't address Capella. You said they were out rebounded. How do they have a starting 5 of Iguodala and Draymond as their 2 down low guys, and Capella gets out rebounded?
To that point, I got something else. I got to add in. I don't know why the hell Kenneth Faried wasn't playing. That's something that I didn't get. Like, during that last play when James Harden gets that and 1, and then I understand you want to put Nene in for rebounding, but that was even better adjustment by Golden State, getting the switch on Steph Curry, and Steph Curry putting the dagger in the Rockets, getting the switch to carry on the day. Now, I don't know why Kenneth Faried all of a sudden was sitting his ass on the bench. I do not understand that whatsoever. Like I say, I definitely agree with you saying Chris Paul, he should have been got a technical. He should have got a technical a long time ago, but that was ridiculous. But at the same time, the Rockets did not help themselves. But I don't know why Kenneth Faried was on the bench. He got all rebounded about 12. Draymond Green gets a big rebound. To give Kevin Durant another goddamn position. And next thing you know, he goes by James Harden. James Harden pokes the ball, he gets the goddamn foul. I don't understand why Kenneth Faried wasn't playing in this game. I don't know why he all of a sudden just gets out of the rotation. But Gerald Green struggled throughout half of the year, almost half of the year, and he gets in. I understand all the rest was big, but at least Iman Shumpert should have got some games, should have got some minutes as well. He did get some minutes, but he wasn't that effective trying hard on defense. But my Justin, Kenneth Faried did not get any minutes. I don't understand about that.
No, that is puzzling. That is puzzling, actually.
It's the Warriors. Surprisingly, it is the Warriors' mindset and is how the Warriors play. They go small ball, so other teams, like the Rockets and all these other teams, think they need to play small ball to keep up offensively. And they really don't. If the Rockets would have kept Capella, if you are more than 1,000,000% right on Faried. Faried would go and get rebounds. Even if he doesn't score a bucket, dude would get rebounds.
And with that as well, whether it's Faried, Nene, or even Capella down low, like you said, those guys should have been creating second chance point opportunities for you guys. There were barely any second chance points throughout the whole duration of the game for you guys. Period. You need that big force down low, especially if you're playing against a team like Golden State that likes to go small, that likes to play fast.
Yeah.
Keep that big man down there. If you miss that, if you got James Harden and he misses that step back three, cool. Let's catch, release for two, boom, get our asses down on the other end of the court.
Dude, momentum too. Yeah. Think about how hype we get, let alone Rockets fans get, when James Harden hits a little shimmy shake, drives in, throws that thing up, and Capella mashes that thing down for an alley-oop. Momentum, bro. Yeah. You want to see Capella alley-oop, use that pick and roll, slam that thing in. They didn't do it.
I definitely agree with y'all because the last two games they went to the Utah series. At the end of the Utah series, I didn't think James Harden was taking what the defense give him. They played him to his right side. All they have to do is either shoot the floater or get a ball to quick Capella for a lob. James Harden gets too anxious to shoot those down step back. It's not working in the playoffs, and I feel like we can't have 14 assists in the game. There's no ball movement. There's no ball movement at all. Nobody getting shot. That's why everybody is missing open shots. I mean, like I say, hey, we have to make that adjustment in game 2, but I really want to see more lobs. I wish James Harden takes what the defense gives group at times and stop selling for those goddamn step backs. So them step backs starting to make me goddamn sick as well. Mm-hmm. Like I say, you guys are absolutely right, man.
Make sure you're here for tomorrow's game, man.
Themselves out even more better because they were struggling on offense. But the defensive side of the ball, I was very impressed. There was a couple of breakdowns, but the offense was definitely pathetic last yesterday's game, and I was very disappointed the way he played. But like I say, man, James, I just feel like Kenneth Faried should got some of those minutes because he's a very good. You can use him on switches. Steph Curry, he probably would have guarded that more better. Or Clint Capella wasn't even game. He would have switched and guarded that more better. But I say that's the adjustment Mike D'Antoni has to make, man. So that's all I wanted to call in about. I respect you guys. I'm gonna keep watching the stream, bro.
Yeah, no, hell yeah, great take.
Yeah, catch us tomorrow. We'll be calling the game. We'll be calling the game live tomorrow. So, hop in, check in, show some love.
Oh, yeah, I got y'all, man. Trust me. Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, Lazarian. Hey, man, well, you have a good one, brother.
Yes, sir. Y'all too.
All right, Dilly dog.
Hell yeah, yo, that was a really good call. That was a really good call. He had his play-by-play down and everything.
Fire ready.
Yeah,
I love it.
I like that one. And Lazarian don't call it too much, but whenever there is a call-in stream, he calls in.
Hey, hold on, I gotta say this before they do it. Raph mentioned it, and I saw Jordan Love mention it a minute ago. So, this is last year's Western Conference Finals. Don't freak the fuck out. I get it. Last year's Western Conference Finals. The Rockets audited, the city of Houston audited, basically, and looked over rewatched the entire conference finals and was calling fouls. And the referees missed 81 potential non-calls in Game 7 alone. That's per Rachel Nichols. And Zach Lowe.
Raph, we'll probably run this session for about one more hour.
A little while.
Yeah, about one more hour. Me and Ty will take a lunch break. And then we have Sixers Raptors at 6. Then Trailblazers Nuggets at 8:30 tonight.
Yeah. We rocking.
Oh yeah.
So yes, that was ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
But damn, man.
Nice. Good old Pete. He's like, Applebee's stream. Haha. The Applebee's stream was fun. That was pretty funny.
Hilarious.
Alex Sports is going. It is going.
What's good, bro? What's good? I saw you had a comment earlier, man. Drop that again for us. We're in the middle of a call, but drop that again for us.
Tell us how you feel, Alex. If you're not comfortable with calling in, you can drop a chat
just drop some takes. We'll talk about whatever it is. Again, we're open. We're talking what it is tonight. I'm so excited for tonight's Nuggets Trailblazers game. Like, I just can't see that being a blowout, but I can't tell you who wins. I want to give Denver the advantage because they're at home, though.
I'm rocking with Denver. Denver by 3.
Ooh, by 3. The Colts win the draft, they say.
Yo, speaking of draft, the Redskins won the draft, dog.
I mean, your Redskins are right there.
Redskins won the draft, dog.
Your Redskins are right there.
You know who failed at the day of draft? The Giants. Like, the Giants. Hands down. Like, hands down.
Cards won the draft.
Yep, Cardinals.
You feel better now, huh? You feel better.
Well, he felt better. You remember, like, I literally remember we were fucked up during that stream. We were having a good old time. But I remember Jordan Love being like at first like freaking the fuck out, but then once Rosen got shipped to Miami, he was like, oh, okay, now I'm good.
That was the problem. How you rocking with 2 back-to-back first-round picks, top 10 picks, even like.
You see, Rosen put his AZ condo up. He put his AZ condo up and was like, Kyler, you want to buy this mug? He just bang my line,
what
bro.
What the hell? Why would you not? Like, why would you not? That's exactly what I'd be doing. Fuck. I will say, Josh Rosen is a class act. The dude did make a separate Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, some kind of video thanking Arizona for drafting him and letting him be there for that year. Like, that's a class act.
He was... And with Josh Rosen, he's... I'm going to be honest.
I might have to call in and explain myself.
The line is open.
I mean, we think we know, but, like, you never really know.
But,
is this what's on right now? Fuck yeah.
Yep. Rumboyz call-in show has been live during some of the biggest shows right now, that are on TV. We've see that, but that's what we're trying to get up there, and we're trying to compete with these guys. Yeah, Haskins when he didn't get drafted by the Giants, he's comfortable with it now. Like he's came into it. He's like, okay. Like, I think that his face wasn't more so that he didn't get picked. It was, you picked that motherfucker above me.
I just thought it was funny that he laughed when he saw that Daniel Jones got picked.
Bro.
It really got him laughing. That's sad. It is what it is, but like...
Daniel Jones has no business being a first round draft pick, to be honest. He could have been a late first round.
You know what, though? That gives confidence. Confidence is key in sports. That gives him confidence. I don't care what everybody's got to say. The Giants want him. The Giants believe in him. And I guarantee when he walks in the locker room, they're going to like him.
Oh, I don't think so. Alex Ford says he was like, you picked a third round QB over me? Bruh. Exactly. Nah, Haskins was pissed about it, but
I'm so excited to see those two play in the first game against each other.
Oh, bro, he arrived in DC like a couple days ago, and him and Sweat, and they were like already just like, no, we're ready to take on what we gotta do. Like we're ready to bring it for the city. Yeah, they were right outside the they took pictures right outside the Lincoln Memorial. I miss the city.
I see.
Arthur said Jones wasn't even top 100. Oh my god, that is great. That is great. Yo, make sure you guys click the link in the chat. We grinding.
Yeah.
So one thing I did want to go ahead and kind of bring up was that, you know, with this coming to, like, you know, kind of like the final hours, you know, the final countdown, I gotta say that we've made some really awesome, like, content. Like, we've, like, stepped up, like, our quality and just, like, some of the different things that we do, like a call-in show now, you know. So I just want to, you know, kind of, like, you know, pat ourselves on the back, you know, for pushing, you know, the boundaries of what's done in terms of sports content. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, they didn't have to show that again.
Oh yeah, they showed it again. They showed the San Antonio joint again with Kawhi.
Oh.
That's sad. Jones should have went around where Greer went. Yo, I completely agree, Jordan Love. I completely agree. Like, so, did you guys see the side-by-side of Haskins and Daniel Jones' stats? They are significantly fucking different. Like, significantly different. The one is not even in the same class as the other. That be it Daniel Jones. There's a reason why Daniel Jones played at Duke and Haskins played at the Ohio State.
Uh-oh, Manny, we haven't. Send that shit to one of us, bro. Send that shit to one of us.
Yo, yeah, send that to me. My dad was even like, he was like, man, he's like, I'm gonna have to be I'm not a Redskins fan because I'm a Cowboys fan. He was like, but that's a Buckeye that's now on your skin. He's like, I'll be cheering for him. I'm like, yeah, you damn right, you better.
Oh, I didn't see Draymond's press conference. It's got to be good.
I'm reading it. Several times.
That's a second back. I got it. Look at this over. Open that. Let's talk about that.
No way!
What'd he say?
Okay, so I just read the transcript from Draymond Green's presser, and fucking verbatim, he said that I have been fouled like that multiple times by Harden. I do not want to hear that, man.
Draymond, you didn't even shoot that many times.
Now, Draymond, you are not a three-point shooter. How often are you in that position behind the arc? How often are you getting sent up to go and shoot for three? That is not in your game. That's not what the fuck you do. You're defensive player of the year in and year out. That's what you do. So how are you going to try and disrespect his craft or say, y'all don't even match up against each other half the time? Y'all don't even match up against each other half the time. Regular season and fucking playoffs. And this playoff beef between y'all and the Rockets just only dates back 1 year. So what do you mean? Harden's done it to me. Yeah, it happens all the time. Motherfucker, you get fouled. When you get fouled and you go to the line, it happens because you're down low.
Fucking Draymond.
They're not even fucking the same talent.
Look at the second from the bottom. You missed it. They were introducing Scottie Pippen on the jump, and they're like describing like whatever time NBA champion, 92 Dream Team dunked on Patrick Ewing really hard. Oh, that's amazing.
Ooh.
That's amazing.
I got over-unders.
What do you mean? Where's the Bears? Over.
So, Bleacher Report has released... Hey, no worries, Lazarian. That was an amazing call-in.
Hey, we love that.
Great call-in, brother. Great call-in. So, Bleacher Report released the win total.
How are they still at 11?
And honestly, this is stupid.
Yeah, that's really bad. Wrong. Well, okay, but under, over, under for sure, under. Fuck the Eagles. Over. 9? I'm done reading it. I'm done reading it.
So, all right.
Yeah, Mike, we will be streaming the games in just a bit. We're gonna take a little. I agree, it's whack. We're gonna take a little break here in probably like 30, 45 minutes. Get some lunch, hang out for a bit, and then we're gonna jump back on obviously for the games tonight. They are at 6. That is 4 hours from now.
So, all right, and this comes from Bleacher Report betting. So I'm expecting this to make some fucking sense, and I'm gonna be honest. They didn't factor in anybody's draft. So like you can tell here at the bottom ones, they didn't factor in anybody's fucking draft.
Can we talk about how the Bears, Vikings, and Packers are all at 9?
Yeah, how are you gonna have the exact same division, all at 9 wins? The exact.
Turn it off.
Here's why.
Thank you, Raph.
Here is why.
That's ridiculous.
Here's why. The Rumboyz are better analysts. That sometimes you may have your favorite analyst. This is why there's 2 cast members on this show.
We gonna make an over/under for you guys
with 2 different opinions.
A right one.
Yeah, I will get it published. I will get you guys over
You're
under
not
win
allowed
totals.
to do your division.
Yeah,
I'm not allowed to do my division. Otherwise, we'll together do both of them.
Landon's still here showing support. Thank you, Landon. Landon switched over to the Bonnie account. Make sure you guys click the link here in the chat. Show us love over on Sportscaster as well.
Yeah.
But see, here's the thing. And here's why I'm fired up about that. Raph, I appreciate that you showed that to me. How people are actually going to take your advice because you have the name Bleacher Report associated with you, with your brand. Can you at least somewhat, like, make this shit informational?
You don't gotta look at me at this one, dude. I might be more pissed off at that thing than you are. That's not okay.
Like, make it more informational. That you could tell that some jackass was sitting on his computer, looked at all fucking 32 teams, and was just like, 9. He didn't
9.5.
Dog, yeah. Like, yo, you homie didn't, like, I don't know. I just got done doing rookie pieces for like every single damn rookie. And I took time and patience and, and with the help of Jordan Love pitched in, I used teamwork to make it happen. That jackass at Bleacher Report betting, you, sir, are my reason why the rum is always gone.
Oh.
You're an idiot.
Dropped it on you. You hit the line on your ass.
You're an idiot, bro. I just want you to know that. This was via Caesar's Palace?
I can make some money. Oh, I can make some money then.
This is via Caesar's, dog. So this came from Vegas.
I can make some money then. Oh my shit. Oh, they gave you guys 6.
Yeah, they have us with 6 wins. They have the Panthers winning 8. They have the Panthers winning 8 fucking games.
What do they got for the Cowboys?
They have the Cowboys winning 9.
Oh, again, Eagles and Cowboys 9.5. Like, who the fuck? The Giants 5.
This is so stupid.
That's bad, I'll be honest with you. The Texans 8.5? Dude.
The Texans, yeah, that makes no sense. So you're not factoring in that they were a playoff team last year?
I mean, they lost pieces.
Yeah. The Jags, 8 games. Titans, 8 games. He has the Jets seriously improving with 7.5 wins.
Stop looking at it. Stop looking at it. Just give up. Just give up.
Alex Sports, you predicted the Giants 5-6. Predicted the Giants to win 5 to 6 games. 5 to 6. So according to Caesar's Palace, via Bleacher Report betting here on Twitter, he said his Giants, right?
That's as accurate as you're gonna get, buddy.
5. Yeah. Okay, 5.
5.5. Well, okay, there's some correct ones, but dude, some just don't make sense.
The Bengals aren't winning 6 games. The Bengals will win 3 games.
I think they lose every game against their division this year.
Well, hands that part hands down. But yeah, the Bengals.
I mean, that's 6 right there.
He has the Raiders at 6. I have the Raiders at 4.
Oh, hell yeah, boy. Look at that man.
Slap yourself, say y'all making this
This is going to be good. This is going to be good.
making this workout session worth it. Hell yeah, man. You get a little sports talk while you work out, you know.
I love that they do that. When we get there, can we do this?
Oh,
This
with
day in history shit?
dude, we can even start doing that now. We can't edit the clips in because of fucking
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Damn, that was nasty.
Lazarian says the Bengals will win 4 games. Okay. Daniel Jones is trash. Andy Dalton is trash. Yo, let's get a thread going of all the trash quarterbacks. RBJ, it had my cow. Yeah. Yo, Landon, it had your Cowboys winning 9 games. The Cardinals 5.5. 5.5.
Again, they got the lower teams correct. The higher and middle teams.
The higher and middle teams, they completely botched. The Falcons are not winning 9 games.
The Packers don't win 9 games.
Yeah, although the Packers definitely don't win fucking 9 games.
Seahawks win more than 8 games for sure.
Packers win 5. Falcons win 5.
Packers win more than 5 because they're going to win at least 2 against the Lions. They're probably going to beat the Vikings at least once. They're not beating the Bears.
No, they're not. No, they're not beating the Bears. The Steelers damn sure ain't fucking winning 8 games.
Yeah, buddy.
The Steelers are definitely not going to win 8 games. I am sorry, Arthur. I am sorry, old man TD. All the other Steelers fans out there that watch us, but come on.
Wow.
One more. Yes, that's right. Let him know, Mike. We were actually Mike was hanging out in the Arthur chat. We all got to know each other. He's a cool dude, man.
I got him going 11-5. The Bears going 11-5.
Yeah, I think the Bears won 11, not 9. They have 9.
Yeah, 11-5 is solid for me. We got a tough schedule.
I say that the Redskins at least win 9 games. Like we're gonna win 9.
I expect you guys at this point to beat most of your division. Against the Cowboys, it'll be a good game. I expect you guys to beat the Giants.
Week 2.
Damn right. I mean, you guys are going to lose to the Bears. That's another one. Sorry. You already said it too, so, sorry.
We'll split that. We play you guys, just once, yeah.
3. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just because it's week 3 and it's still early and we're still learning our team.
Whatever reason you want.
Oh no, dude, that's a legit reason. Lazarian said 8-8. Okay, Cowboys go 9-7. Skins go 7-9. Giants 3-13. Hell no. I think the Eagles digress heavily this year. Now y'all know how I feel about injury talk before an injury is present, but I do think I'm not wishing injury on this man. I think that he gets injured again and then his NFL career may be done.
Whoa!
Carson Wentz.
I knew who you were saying, and that's why I said whoa like that.
Carson Wentz. I think he has not stayed healthy since being in the NFL. This is a very similar kind of case to someone like Sam Bradford, who in college lit it the fuck up and was so electrifying, and you were happy when you got him. But then, but Sam Bradford, with his knees, man. I mean,
that's why I shook my head, dude. Support Sam Bradford at this point,
Dude
was decent. I'll give him that. Dude was decent.
Only the second Native American Heisman Trophy winner of all time.
Sam Bradford was Native American?
Yes, Sam Bradford. He's like Cherokee or something.
Wow.
He's like half, yeah.
Wow. You learn something new every day, ladies and gentlemen. You do. I'm telling you.
But he wasn't.
The Raiders.
The Broncos 5-11. Yeah, I could see that. Dallas Cowboys are not going 11-5. They didn't do anything to improve.
Raiders can win 6 6 games max.
Are you you're factoring that with the AB edition?
I'm factoring all of it.
Carr still at quarterback.
I'm not looking back. We're past the draft. I'm saying 6 max. I'm giving you guys a low of 3.
I think we take the Eagles in both games. I think we take the Eagles in both games. Just being real, because there's not gonna be a backup. Like there's not gonna be a backup. We got the Eagles in both games, bro. We got the Eagles in both games.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
The Chiefs go 11-5 or 12-4. No Tyreek Hill. Heavy regression. Maybe 9 games. Maybe they lose 2 more.
Okay. Heavy regression offensively. Major progression
defensively. That is true.
Like major.
I'm still going with that 9.
I like 11. I like that. But 1 L to the Bears. Midwest, hell yeah.
Rams 9-7.
Hit that thing.
The Rams would only go 9-7 if Gurley's not fully healed up. Cooper Kupp's going to be back.
Yeah, the Rams somehow in the world of sports progress defensively. Again, it's just going to depend on Gurley, and at this point, they've got other backs there to help Gurley out now. So, we're going to see how his knee is.
Yeah, I mean, and the Rams also were swapping a lot of draft picks with the Patriots.
I'm not even going to.
Rams are actually still going to be fine. They're not. No 9-7 at all. Mike. 12-4. You just have too much. Like, you just blew a bunch of money on a shit ton of drama. I don't see that drama getting you to 12 wins. Because the second there's going to be the second that Derek Carr fucks up, AB's going to start throwing his temper tantrums, and then it's going to tank the rest of the locker room. And then because the locker room is going to have issues, they're not going to make it to 12 wins. That's my take on it. You don't not get 12 wins because of talent. The reason why is because it's going to be personal issues within the team. Landon, you biased as fuck.
Landon.
I like the 10-6 prediction, Cushman. I just don't think that I don't think the Eagles are gonna. They're not gonna be able to remain steady enough.
Cowboys, Skins, Eagles. That's fucked.
Cushman, your prediction though for the NFC East with yours is actually kind of resemblant to how it usually mathematically plays out in our division. It usually kind of goes that way. So.
That division's ridiculous. Like, ridiculous. I'm tired of that shit. Can you guys just, like, take over the division already, or, like...
Most competitive division in football, dog. If I get it wrong, I'll break my PS4. Fuck it. Hell no, I would never let you do that, man.
Do it on Snapchat or didn't count.
The Jags 8-8.
Nope.
No. Not really. I'm capping. Yeah, you straight capping. Hate when that happens.
Regardless, I mean, we're gonna see. You guys know how football works. Like, some rookies come in and tear it the hell up. Some rookies come in and suck it up. Some rookies come in and get hurt, and there's nothing to it. Like, we're gonna find out. We're gonna see. Live draft, they're redoing it.
What?
The big 3.
Oh yeah. They added new teams, bro.
Sweet.
What is good, caller? You are live with the Rumboyz Fantasy Network.
It's Midwest.
Midwest Sports, what it do? Dilly, homie.
Dilly.
What is good? What is good? What you got for us?
Go Cubs.
Hey, I think that was a Go Cubs before I cut out. I love it. He loved singing it yesterday. That's what's good. I enjoyed the hell out of that. Go Cubs, go,
Yeah.
baby. That's what I'm feeling.
You got some of those Midwest Sports takes for us?
What do you think about Kyler?
Kyler Murray?
Yeah.
I think it'll be good because they got weapons with him.
I think he's very comparable to Russell Wilson, in terms of size, stature, and stuff. What he could do on his legs as well. I like that he can create plays, not just both passing, but he can also get mobile. I think the combination of now Kyler, Larry Fitz, David Johnson in the background. I believe they got Paris Campbell, right? I can't remember what they were there. Yeah, they got Campbell. So him having those weapons. Kirk wasn't bad last year of a receiver. I think that they can definitely step it up and do some things. I think because of the supporting cast he has around him, he's going to be very successful at the next level.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, but honestly, I think he'll be fine just by bringing in some of the weapons. He's got some good veterans there. I mean, like Larry Fitzgerald probably walked in there and probably shook his hand instantly, knowing Larry, and was like, "Let's do this thing." Larry Fitzgerald has to be happy to have a quarterback that, I'm assuming he at least believes in. I don't know how much confidence he has in Rosen, but.
Oh wait, no, you guys got you guys got Andy Isabella too at receiver too. So you guys are gonna be stacked. You guys got weapons out the ass.
We'll see how David Johnson does to help him out, though. I'll tell you that. So, that's going to be the factor. But we like him. Otherwise, we like him. We think he's at least a good first pick. Wasn't terrible. We saw it coming, but... What you think about him?
Yeah. I was jumping up and down.
Liked it. Okay. Nice. Good. That's what's up. What's up. What other hot takes you got for us?
That's all.
Hey, no worries, Midwest Sports. No worries, man. Well, hey, I appreciate you calling up and supporting the show, brother. Dilly, my friend.
Love seeing you jump in. Love that Cubs logo on Sportscaster, my dude.
Oh, yeah.
Always excites me. Keep doing it.
All right, buddy. Have a nice one, man. Cheers.
We'll see you in the chat.
Cheers.
Later. Joel Embiid's quest for greatness. Okay, time out. Can I talk about this? This is way not so sports related, but did you just see what Ice Cube just said?
About what?
Bro, there's another Friday coming out.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Let's go. Bye, Felicia. He got knocked the fuck out. We still be saying that.
Oh, my gosh.
Damn, hell yeah. Ready for some NBA playoffs? Trust me, us too, bruh. Us too. Yeah, look at that Cubs logo. Go Cubs logo. Yeah, let's go. Midwest jumping back in right away. What's up, dog? Thank you for the calling.
Oh, of course. You guys are amazing. We appreciate you guys. Change. What will you guys say? Oh, we'll know. As long as we know that it's you. That's it.
Yeah, as long as we know it's you so we can shout you out. But don't change your name in Sportscaster because I like when you come in and we go, cool. I like that. That's that thing.
Jordan Love, since we on the topic. Oh, and that's Jordan Love. What is good, Jordan Love? You are live with the Rumboyz.
What it do, Rum fam?
You know, same old, just a different day.
That's sports talk.
Yeah. So, we on the topic of the Cardinals. I had to call in.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
So,
y'all know how I feel about the Kyler pick. I wanted to keep Josh Rosen. I felt like we wasted a pick. Plus, we traded up for him, which is bittersweet.
That's true.
It hurts so much.
Mm-hmm.
We gave up a 3rd and a 5th last year to trade up for him.
Can you imagine if they still had that 3rd and 5th?
Mhm.
Fuck.
Yeah. But then, first day I was so mad about that pick.
I saw your video.
You know, Roger. Yeah, but then we picked up Andy Isabella after trading Josh Rosen. And then we picked up Hakeem Butler and Byron Murphy and everybody else to make the team 1,000 times better.
Yeah, I think you guys are gonna be greatly improved this year. You know, with the guys that you're gonna have. You know, like you mentioned, Isabella. You know, Murray.
I mean, that's
Butler.
half the success of you guys getting Murray. Like, Murray was a decent pick, and then you guys went and got him weapons, which made him a great pick, and the potential to be a great pick. So, at least, again, we've said the Cardinals drafted very well. Like, at least they managed to draft well after going to get Murray, and figured out how to trade Rosen for not garbage, in my opinion. Like,
yeah, exactly.
at least it worked
but
out.
Also, the big thing with the Cardinals last year was having an awful offensive line. Awful.
Completely trash offensive line, the
Yeah.
worst in the league.
Yeah, we went out, we traded for Marcus Gilbert from the Steelers, so we got a better right tackle. Considering we had
Solid.
Andre Smith there last year.
That dude is solid. That dude is more than solid.
Yeah, DJ Humphries is coming back. We have Justin Pugh's coming back, which they're both very injury prone and only decent, but it's better than who we had playing last year.
True.
And then, again, like you guys said a few minutes ago, it's about staying healthy.
David
Which
Johnson,
is something
dude.
the Cardinals
I think it's David
haven't been
Johnson.
able to do, and it's just something.
Exactly. No, Tybo was saying, yeah, it's David Johnson. You guys got to maintain now health of the running game, because now what you're going to be able to do is you're going to be able to open up the RPO a lot heavier than what you were able to do with Rosen. Now, because Kyler, his height for what you're now able to do with David Johnson in the backfield opens it up to where he can stay low behind that offensive line. You know, he can either, work with the bubble screen, work with the handoff, or even, keep it himself. You guys can get a lot more presence out of the backfield that way. I see you guys changing around your playbook that way as well. A lot of hitch routes and stuff for Andy Isabella.
Exactly.
Things like that. Andy Isabella's his drag route is sick too. Very similar to Larry Fitz almost, except just kind of a little bit faster because he's younger. But
A lot of bit faster.
yeah, true. That is true too. So I mean, you're the way that you're going to be tailored as a team and as a playbook and as an offense, vastly improved. Byron Murphy, as long as the drama with Patrick Peterson
We got
can.
that corner number 2.
Yep, exactly. As long as the drama with Patrick Peterson can remain under wraps, you guys' defense is kind of almost back to where it was back in the day. Where Patrick Peterson, Honey Badger, Calais Campbell, yada yada yada.
Don't mention the Honey Badger. That hurts.
I know that hurts. I know that it hurts. Believe me, he's one of my favorites. I know.
He's a fucking chief now,
It
bro.
hurts. We cut him.
That hurts you guys. That hurts your
That's
defense
just
bad.
stupidity. I'm sorry.
But yeah, man, that's my take on your Cardinals. I think that you guys have an arsenal of different things you can do. If I were the coach, I could already think of the multitude of different things that I would call.
Well, that's why we got Kingsbury
Yup.
to be literally just an offensive-minded coach.
Exactly. I mean, he's worked with Patty Mahomes and some of the guys that are on the come up. So I think you guys will be
Kyler
fine. And Kyler.
I've seen a few people say this before. We pretty much have 2 head coaches, almost. It's like Kingsbury is the offense, and then Vance Joseph is the head coach of the defense in that sort of way. Because Vance Joseph last year with the Broncos, awful as a head coach.
Terrible.
Yup.
But a very good defensive.
Defensive mind and running only that side of the field was amazing because the Broncos had a great defense, even though they didn't have a good personnel to run the defense. They were still good. It's just their offense was so bad.
100% agree. 100% agree. I actually went and went to two Broncos games last year. One was just preseason, but that's one thing that I did analyze in the Demaryius Thomas revenge game. I was like, yo, like they're actually applying pressure. Like their defensive front is definitely nothing to slouch on. You know what I'm saying? So now that you have Vance Joseph and he was running that ship, now you got Cliff Kingsbury. Like you said, you're pretty much with two head coaches. As long as they work in duality together and nobody tries to step on the other guy's toes, 100% perfect for you guys, and actually probably maybe even makes you more dangerous than some of the other coaching personnels in the league.
Hopefully, man. Well, I'm gonna get out of here. Let somebody else call in.
Hell yeah, brother. Hey, I
Appreciate your hot
appreciate talking
Cardinals,
Cardinals with you, bro.
Yeah, anytime.
Yeah. We'll talk to you.
Peace out, Run Fam.
Later. Dunked on Patrick Ewing really hard, I told you. Secretary of Defense.
Yo, whenever we have guests on the show, we're gonna do that too.
I'm down. I'm fucking down. Let's do some just wild shit.
3-time Pro Bowler. Like
Loves his mama's cooking.
Loves his mama, like puts like something funny like.
That's good.
908. Okay, cool. I'm looking at all the area codes, dog.
Who this?
What is good, caller? You are live with the Rumboyz.
Sup?
Who did? Oh, is that Alex Schwartz?
Yes.
What is good?
What you got for us, man?
So who do you have winning for tonight's basketball games?
You want to start or you want me to start?
What I want is the Sixers. I'm taking the Raptors. If I'm going to give you analysis.
I got the Raptors both ways. I have the Raptors going to the finals, so I'm rooting for the Raptors. But I think I didn't see anything that the Sixers could even do to adjust. Like if unless the Raptors just aren't doing well, aren't making shots, or Kawhi's cold, I can't see the Raptors not pulling it through, especially at home.
Indeed, Kawhi has to have a big game like he did in Game 1 if they're going to win.
I don't see him not having that either. He's kind of turned it on.
I cannot see it.
Yeah. He's turned it on recently.
And the chemistry between him and Siakam is like when you see them two pass to each other, you're just like, oh my gosh, like these two are gonna create a combination that's gonna score. One of them two is gonna score right here.
Siakam too, he's got to be a factor. But for Blazers Nuggets, that's the hardest one we've been saying all day. That is definitely going to be the hardest thing to predict and to talk about. At this point, I mean, it's so 50-50. We're in Denver, so I think we both are just
I'm going Nuggets by one.
Rooting for these Nuggets.
I'm taking Denver.
Yeah.
Yes!
We're rooting for these Nuggets. Again,
Good job, Alex.
We'll see though. They match up well. It's just going to depend though. Honestly, the Nuggets have had very bad games at points, but then had very good games. The Trailblazers have been consistent though, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, they have been. I mean, they're coming off that huge win. Their the last series, Damian Lillard, we all know about that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see if he still got that fire, though. I mean, like I said, half of the reason, in my opinion, that the Trailblazers did what they did is Damian Lillard's not a guy you can piss off. I mean, there's guys like Kevin Durant where Patrick Beverley's little ass will, like, hug him and mess around with him, and KD's off his game. Damian Lillard, you mess with this dude and make fun of him for his shots and whatnot, he's going to put up 50 on you. The Nuggets won't do that.
Yeah, this guy's a competitor, for sure.
It's that mama mentality gene, like I've talked about. It's that gene. You can't trigger something like that in someone and expect them to lay down and just take the blatant disrespect that a player of Schroeder's caliber should have never even demonstrated. In this series, we're not going to see that from the Denver Nuggets. So I think that the mental, and especially after Portland having a few days off, boom, we'll be good.
I agree. No, I agree. And honestly, again, Damian Lillard's the kind of guy that hits a logo shot, and you see Russell and Paul George and the whole team just scream, pissed off, like not happy about it. Damian Lillard can hit a logo shot, and Jamal Murray's going to be like, all right, give me the ball. Give me the ball.
I could do that
Pass
too.
It. Give me the ball. Let's go. Pass it. Like, it's gonna be good. There's not any of that.
And with Jamal Murray, like he needs to be a big factor too. I need Jamal Murray tonight to play like
fourth quarter Jamal.
Exactly. I need fourth quarter Jamal Murray. I need everyone else in this league is underestimating me as a starter. Put some respect on my name. Go out there and do exactly what Damian Lillard did to the OKC Thunder. You got to do it back to them. Show that you're not an underdog. Show that you can be a dominant force.
Yeah, I think he can do it. For sure.
It's going to be good, though. Like we said, that is the series that's going to be hard to predict, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Now, I hate to switch gears on you, man, but can't help to ask, because I see that you're a Giants fan.
Oh, God.
Your reaction to Daniel Jones coming to the team?
No, I don't know one Giants fan that was pleased with that pick. I'm not pleased with it. It was awful. I don't know what Dave Gettleman, our GM, was thinking. I don't know. I mean, he's like a third-round quarterback, and he wants him to sit for like 3 years. I find that to be absurd. I mean, you don't pick a sixth-round quarterback to just sit for 3 years. I mean, we were supposed to get Josh Allen. That's who I wanted, and we passed on him. We couldn't sack the quarterback last season. I was like, oh my God, we took Daniel Jones? Are you kidding? I was so freaking mad.
So, and then what I find interesting about it is that per David Gettleman, he states that they had made an aggressive offer towards the Broncos and the Steelers, making it to where, they could move up or down or whatever the case may be. But then they had heard that the Redskins were interested in Daniel Jones, so that's why they went ahead and they took him at 6. Do you buy into that?
Wait, say that again. I'm sorry.
So, in a report earlier this morning, we saw it on ESPN. David Gettleman, I saw it on CBS Sports. David Gettleman had. They were trying to set up a deal to where they could have traded up or down with either the Broncos or.
Yeah, we could have. It's ridiculous. We had a 17th pick. We could have traded for Daniel Jones and took him Josh Allen at number 6.
Easily. Do you think that because what we're saying is the Redskins? If you heard at one point the Redskins were a major talk like a couple days before the draft, they would move up to like 3, just before the Giants, and take Daniel Jones, that they were interested in Daniel Jones. Obviously, they weren't. Do you think that's why the Giants didn't risk taking him at 17, and they were like, you know what, we're just going to take him here at 6 so that the Redskins don't get them?
I think they were nervous because they thought some other team wanted him. Believe me, no other team is going to pick this guy in the first round. That's ridiculous.
Exactly.
I agree.
So stupid. Looks like they didn't want to chance it, so they just took him at 6. It's such a reach.
It was a major reach, but honestly, my biggest problem with it, I don't care who it is. If you're going to take any player, I get the quarterback is the number one position that you take and you sit, but if you're going to get any player in the top 10, why would you plan to have him sit? Even if you're going to take a quarterback, Drew Lock would have been a good guy to get way later if you knew he was going to sit behind a Manning.
That's what makes it even worse.
Number 6 should be a guaranteed starter on any team. I don't care where you are or what you're doing. If you take someone at 6, you believe in them, I think.
And Duke quarterbacks are trash. It's just so stupid.
That's the exact thing that I said earlier in the show. I was like, he went to Duke, whereas Haskins. Yeah, come on.
That's rough, man.
Oh man, but I had to ask because we had a Giant. You being a Giants fan, you calling up to the show, so I had to ask. I'm sorry for bringing out those emotions, though.
And for you being a Redskins fan, the Redskins had an amazing draft.
Thank you.
They did.
They did. It's true.
I was nervous heading into draft night because I was like, oh my gosh, we need to get a receiver. And then DK was falling, and I was like, oh wait, Haskins still on the board. Believe me, it was scary.
Yeah, sure.
But Alex Wirtz, you got anything else for us, my brother?
No, not really. Well, see you in the chat.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well, thank you for
that's
talking
cool,
with
man.
me.
We appreciate
Hey, thank you for
jumping
your
in.
support, bro. Thank you for your support and
Thanks,
tuning
guys.
in.
Thanks very much.
Yeah, I think you're over in Sportscaster too, so we appreciate you knowing what's going on with that. So we appreciate you for both of them.
Dilly,
Yeah, okay.
All right, hell yeah, man.
dilly, brother.
All right, dilly. Peace out.
Later. Midwest, appreciate you jumping in as always. Go Cubs, go! Alex, I saw you jump in earlier. What is good? Blake over here in Sportscaster. What's good,
Midwest,
guys?
have
What's
a good
up?
day. Have a good day, man. I see you said you gotta go. 770.
This is almost the Rumboyz theme song now.
What is good, caller? You are live with the Rumboyz Fantasy Network.
Yo, Blake Ballsy here. What's good, bro?
What is good, Blake?
What up? What up?
I just want to call in. I want to know what your thoughts are on the Rockets Warriors last night.
Ooh, that's actually a topic that we've been discussing all throughout the duration of this. James Harden shouldn't have been given the opportunity to go to the line, shoot the exit three, but at the same time, the Rockets would have not had to deal with that if they weren't just playing for the free throws.
Do you think the refs had any part to do in that Warriors win?
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
Yes, for sure. Again, at this point, like, it is what it is. Like, the refs, it is what it's whatever. We both believe that it was a foul. Like, if you try to shoot the ball and you land on somebody, it's a foul. I mean, I get them thinking, like, some of these guys are kicking out. Like, one of the Chris Paul things, like, he kind of kicked out. I get it. But at least a couple of those James Harden ones, that's how the dude shoots. Like, so I believe so. I mean, it is what it is, though. We both said we would have liked to have seen them go down low to Capella a little bit more, get the alley-oop going, but if the straight question is, do you think the refs were a part of it? I mean, I don't think they purposefully did it, but yeah, they could have called.
Like, I don't think that somebody, what's good, Nick Howard, what's good, J.R. Smooth is scripted.
They could have called them better.
I don't think that like somebody paid them off to blow the game.
Hey, yo, Nick, it's been 3 hours.
Ayo, Nick.
But
yeah,
honestly,
I don't think
to
that.
I think they're a part of it.
Yeah, but it was their fault.
Yeah, I think that this game's completely on the refs because it was so obvious. He gave him no place to land. And that foul call brought me back to the Auburn-Virginia game in the Final Four.
Oh,
That's accurate.
There was a foul at the end. If he gave him no place to land, and that was like a dead replica of a few of the shots that Harden took and Chris Paul.
Again, college refs got it better. College refs know more than NBA refs at this point.
Yeah.
And even still, there was some calls during then we were mad about.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we will say, though, the number one reference, I mentioned it before. I even saw James Harden sit down and have his press conference, but a couple years ago, Kawhi, almost broke his ankle on the same exact play, and they called Zaza an extremely dangerous player and the worst player in the league. It's similar to that.
Very similar.
Like, Kawhi might have a different shot, and yes, Zaza straight landed under him, and, that was worse, but... James Harden could get hurt here by any of these things happening.
But because...
Yeah, I believe you brought that up, too.
Yeah, he did.
But because he's going up against the likes of, the Warriors, and they have all their superstars, that's, America's prized fucking possession right now, then, come on, bro. No one's going to look at it like the Zaza situation.
Right.
That's very true. Bro, I got one more question. So you know that open broadcaster service, that background app you use?
Yeah, OBS? Yeah.
Bro, so I'm on it right now. What do I have to pick on the please enter your stream information?
You snap me what step you're on, and I can tell you.
I did.
Oh wait, I'm using my phone for calls.
Phone's calling. Honestly, man, hang out just a little bit more. We're only going to be on here for another 15 or 20 minutes, and then he'll be able to follow it, help you out through the rest of that.
Yeah.
And can you send me the proof that you have? Because I'm making an article about Sportscaster.
Of course.
Yeah.
Alright, one more thing before I go.
Yeah.
How about the Celtics? How about those Celtics, man?
I will say I was very impressed with the Celtics, but I was almost more disappointed in the Bucks than I was impressed with the Celtics. Very good defense by them. I'm impressed by Brad Stevens getting them together and playing well, but I am almost more disappointed in the Bucks not playing well, not passing the ball at all, and not trying to set up plays. But yes, I mean, I am not trying to take anything away from the Celtics. I was more than happy to see them come together and be the Celtics team that I want them to be. Like, so, amazing.
Horford went off. He was just containing Giannis, absolutely just shutting him down, making sure he had no chance. They really came together as a team in my mind. I think Kyrie's actually a decent team leader for one.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they came together as a team, and they just shot down the Bucks, man.
No, yeah, again, I don't want to take anything away from them. I was disappointed in the Bucks for sure, but it was very impressive work by the Celtics to play good defense and to do what they did to a Bucks team like that.
Yeah, players like Horford and Hayward had days that you usually don't see them having. So.
For sure, yeah. Hayward's starting to come into his own. He's starting to trust the process of his leg healing and trust the team around him. And it looks good. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yep, Mike, way to let him know. Yeah, guys, keep clicking that link over here on YouTube. Join us on Sportscaster as well.
Oh, yeah, nice job, man, taking that number one spot yesterday.
Hey, you already know. We appreciate it. We're trying to keep it rocking.
600 views in like 20 minutes.
Let's get it.
Yeah,
You guys got like 600 views in 20 minutes.
yeah, we fight hard. We fight hard for it. That's what happens when you market your product. You know, you share it on Facebook, Snapchat, and all that good stuff, you know?
Yeah, I shared it on Snapchat. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw it, man.
Yeah,
Very nice.
Keep going, helping us out with that for the next day or two.
I will.
Alrighty, Blake. Hey, be easy, buddy. I'll talk to you once we get done with the stream.
All right, man. Go safe. See ya.
Peace.
All right.
Let's see here.
Nice. Hell yeah. Good calling again. Like everyone calling in with some hot takes.
Solid.
Everyone calling in with some hot takes. I knew we were going to have to talk about this Rockets game. I knew it. Fucking Rockets. Ah, the Rockets. Yeah, Arthur, let's get it. Good stuff, though. I mean, aside from that, I don't even know if there's anything else we could talk about in the NBA.
No.
Like that's how it goes. Like
No, yeah. I mean, we've you know, I think we broke down everything. I don't have any news in boxing or MMA.
we got fight night coming up no time soon.
There's always a fight.
Oh, Ben Wallace. Wow. That was disturbingly amazing. I'm so glad I watched that.
So dope because I literally referenced that team and that in him earlier in the show. That's fucking hilarious.
Wow. That was
I love it.
Nice.
I love it.
That was nice.
You see the Blazers blazing through the Nuggets. No, Jordan Love, you're not the only one that can see it, but I'm not gonna speak it into existence because I want fucking the Nuggets to win.
The Nuggets are a good team, bro. They're a good team. They could do it. The Nuggets play good defense. We'll see how Mike Malone's going to get these guys going tonight. We'll see what Jamal Murray shows up tonight. We'll see if the bench players can do well tonight. We'll see if Jokic can put up a triple-double tonight.
Right. So, planning on eating soon? Yes, Alex Sports, we are MLB fans. Nationals, Cubs.
Go Cubs, go. I
Go.
played it last night. I mean, we might play it to close it out if you guys want to go to Sportscaster.
Go Nationals. Go Nats. No, we're not playing Go Cubs Go on a day where we're not even covering fucking baseball, literally at all.
So?
No.
You can play Go Cubs Go every day if you wanted to.
If you do that, I will play Hail to the Redskins.
It was my ringtone in high school.
I will play Hail to the Redskins.
I'm going to make my ringtone right now.
Don't. Please.
I'd have to turn my ringer on. I don't have my ringer on enough for that.
That's
Ooh, Arthur said Nationals, Dodgers. Ooh, Dodgers gonna whoop that ass. Yes, Connor Burke. Pop is in contract negotiations to extend his contract.
Patriots have agreed to a trade that sends third-year tight end Jacob Hollister to Seahawks. Pending a physical per Phil Yates, Mike Reese, Patriots will receive a 2020 7th-round pick in return.
Dude, how many draft picks you guys need? How many draft picks you guys need?
They're setting up for when Brady is done.
Why don't they just let other teams be good when Brady leaves?
And right when I talk about Carson Wentz, Eagles have exercised the 5th-year option for quarterback Carson Wentz.
See, they believe in him. They're going to protect him. They're going to keep him going. He'll be all right.
They're stupid.
He'll be all right.
They're dumb.
I think he's going to be fine. I think he's going to be great. And I don't just say that because he won me a fantasy league.
No.
Great.
No.
He's going to be great. Dude, he's got the best weapons around him. His like third string running back and receivers are great. Like,
alrighty.
see, I already know. Oh yeah.
Alrighty.
I guess it's my turn then, huh?
So, yep.
So Robbie was in the middle of saying something.
Alrighty, so we're gonna, take a about a 2-hour break.
We'll jump in a little early for the basketball game. It starts in about 3 hours. We'll probably jump on in like 2 hours just to talk with you guys again, give you some more predictions of the games coming up today. And, we just like to hang out with you guys for a little bit before it gets started.
Oh, yeah, play some music, all that good stuff.
We'll have a party in Sportscaster before and after this game, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep, Sportscaster party popping off before the games, guys. Wanted to just give you an update.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
One day, okay, this is the final, tomorrow's the final day.
It's the final countdown.
But one day, 7 hours, 6 minutes, 30 seconds left in the competition to send the Rumboyz to Los Angeles to interview the rookie class that was just drafted. The rookie class that we've been covering all month long and that we covered during the draft for you guys. Make sure you hop on over to Sportscaster during the break, during the next 2-3 hour break. Go click as many views as you can. Go click as many videos as you can. Give us those views.
Check out old ones. If you haven't watched it, just check it out. If you have watched it,
definitely check out the old ones. Definitely check out all the NFL draft ones.
It's good too.
Because that's content that's relevant to the competition that we're competing in. But show us that love. We greatly appreciate you guys. Cheers to me. Cheers to you. All the Rumboyz and girls, what it do. Sportscaster, you're staying up for the next 5 minutes. You're going to get some music.
Ooh, what should we play? Do I get to pick again?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to keep it going. What you guys know. I got a funny-ass throwback for you guys. Oh, if you guys think of the same movie I do for this one, can I do it?
Yeah.
You can play this one. You know what that song is?
No, I don't.
It's going to be even funnier then.
Oh, wait, I think I do. A spin.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so here.
Yeah, look at you.
Christy said your green screen is freaking out. Yeah, we know.
Not on Sportscaster.
Kind of.
Well,
but click the link in the chat. We'll be over on Sportscaster for a couple of minutes. Cheers to me. Cheers to you all, the Rumboyz and girls. What it do. Dilly dilly.